Yes, guys, thank you so much for joining the Watch Along show on, again, a soccer perspective. This is the sister channel to Chelsea Perspective. We do a lot of the Watch Alongs here, and we cover every club, again, on this particular channel. I hope you enjoy it today. Believe me, you will not regret being part of it. And as you're joining, please take a second to like the video and also do subscribe to this particular channel if you haven't. Keep liking the video, guys. Again, to follow the show. We'll analyze events as they happen. And we also, again, we have a first half, what we call, again, first half analysis, where we analyze how both the teams did during the first half. Believe me, you will not regret being a part of this show. And again, I thank you already. I have somebody who understands how funny it is here. Hi, Kachila. Hi to you, to Liam Lane. Thank you for joining the show. Let's see what the players does. Again, hi, Coach XX Broski. Nice to see you, brother. Thank you for joining the show. Please, as you're arriving, be sure to like the video. Again, let's have some fun right now. Again, I'm going to try to open the game on the big screen. I don't have it open there. Just give me a second. Yep, again, fun so far. Again, it's just starting. Let's see. I want to open it on both screens. The smaller screens, one of them is usually faster than the other. And if you're in the chat, let us know what you expect from this game, whether you think Chelsea will win it. I think we will win this one. Again, as you're coming in, please do take a second to like the video and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Yep. That's dangerous there. I hope we don't concede. Just give me a second. I need to open it from my big screen. And too many games starting. It's updating people on all the results, but this is specifically the Chelsea one. Again, Salatia Lungu, go Blues, let's go, Chelsea. Yeah, good one there. I like it. So please, Salatia, if you haven't, please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Again, let's do it. Just quickly, I'm struggling to open it on the big screen here, and I'm not sure why. All right, just let's go, people. If you're in the chat, let me know what you think the result will be. It's interesting to always get your thoughts on that. Just quickly, I'm trying to open the game on my big screen here. Not sure what's going on. Okay, I think I know why this. Big up, Ty. How you doing, brother? Big up, Ty. Ty, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure if you can hear me.
Yeah, there's a bit of a delay when I joined the studio.
Oh, to continue for it to connect properly.
Yeah, because so I'll see that you added me to the show, but I won't see that I'm connected yet.
Oh, I see. Again, if you're watching, again, I'm using an app. It's only fair that I give them credit. It's called the FOTMob app. It makes the streaming seamless. Again, you can get it on Android, Huawei, and Apple. Again, if you're using any of those products, Android, Apple, or Huawei products, you can download the FOTMob app. Very, very intuitive. It gives you, again, minute by minute, again, events updates. If you're using the app, again, you will not regret it, and you will thank me later. Yep, I have it on the small device. I really want to open it on the bigger device. Let me see, 5:29. Yes. Ooh, this is like 20 seconds late. Wow. It's always like that.
I don't want to sell promo, but I'm actually seeing what I said about Conor Gallagher.
In the sense, like, what do you think? What do you mean by that?
In terms of him having that favored right foot. So every time he's gonna do something, if he's on his right foot, he'll turn back, get the ball onto his right foot, and try to make the pass.
You could argue most of the players in this team play like that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that some of them will try and then it doesn't come off, and that's why it's important to be able to utilize both feet, and that's why I made mention of De Bruyne, because De Bruyne is right-footed, but his weaker foot is just as effective. Mendy does not look happy. He's on the bench.
If you were Mendy, will you look happy?
No, but his face looks so like it's like, oh, what is this? Oh Lord! Ooh.
Kepa quick off his
Nunes nearly
line to save
scored.
that one.
Nunes nearly scored, but he's offside. Sure, he's offside.
Yeah, that was off. Who was on the right side? Who was the guy on the right
No, it's
side?
not
I think that was
offside.
off, really.
He was actually onside. He got back onside, and then Nunes just came slicing through. I like the way they're playing. This is why I'm saying we have to be careful because they're energetic. They quickly had a counter.
Why is my screen freezing? Again, it's so far. Oh my gosh, what's going on here?
Oh my lord. What?
My screen is frozen. I don't like that. That's why I'm saying I'm going to move the watch along show to the living room where I can be watching it on TV and I won't be late too. One second.
Okay. Oh.
What's going on,
What
Ty?
was that, Havertz? Havertz, man. That was an excellent pass by Gallagher, and he just wasted the opportunity.
I saw you, but do you really think Havertz will leave Chelsea?
I didn't say he would. I said it's
Yeah,
possible.
but again, let's see me as a common Chelsea fan. That's how I interpreted it.
Yeah, I don't want him to, but I mean, if clubs are interested in him, if they think that he would do better in the German league, and for example, Bayern Munich, who has always had an interest in him since before we even signed him, Real Madrid as well. I mean, I don't really think right now the club would turn their head and say, no, I'm not going to let him leave. If the price is right, they may accept it.
Yeah.
But right now it's down to Potter, and Potter is willing to give him a chance. And there's still enough time before that decision will be made.
So this is actually a 3 at the back. This is, it may be, again, if we're attacking, that's what we do. This is actually a 3 at the back with, again, Chalobah to the right, Koulibaly centrally, and Cucurella on the left. Because I knew it wouldn't make sense if we're playing 3 at the back for Chalobah to start centrally. It just doesn't make sense. Sorry, Ty, for cutting you off.
That's smart because Cucurella has experience. He has more enough experience because he was first a left centre back, so it's easier.
Jorginho, he's done really well so far.
Who? Cucurella?
No, Jorginho has done really well. He's done well so far. Again, his control. Yeah, he's breaking the lines with his passes again, reading the game quite well. Sorry?
Yeah. He's been making a lot of interceptions.
Yeah.
And getting the ball back into the box. But I don't really think there's a lot of chemistry there because nobody knows when to expect the pass. All right, see, Jorginho is making tackles, getting back.
That's the truth. Jorginho looks fitter too today. And again, Ty, this is what we've talked about. I think you could say the most equipped to lead that back line when Silva isn't playing is Koulibaly, and he's done quite well there. Probably that's where he'd play better for us rather than on the left.
I mean, I've said it so many times because even if you look at it, if you pay attention to it, and this is why I always like to rewatch the game, you notice how close he is to the Silva. Sometimes they collide with each other because Koulibaly's best position is being central, which is why even if you want to use that little joke where he pushed the play when Mbappe was there, he was central and the play was on the left, and he pushed him because he wasn't obviously not going to be able to get there. So it's all about finding the best role for him and the correct position, and the position for him is where Silva plays, which is Silva has to play if you need somebody to lead it. But I mean, Koulibaly is competent enough, has enough experience, and is physical and intelligent enough to know what to do, and he's good on the ball. So you have a replacement, but at the same time, you need somebody that can fill in at that left side as well.
Here's what I'd like you actually. If we are again for the championship, this Blackwood 1, Watford 0. Gary Merdin scores for Blackpool, not Blackwood. Again, here's the thing. Again, I hate seeing them on the pitch, and I think if Cucurella and Benchirol are both fit, I think would see less of Koulibaly on the left because it just wouldn't make sense to play him there. Look how comfortable he is, and look how well he's played today centrally already. What did you see you going? Oh, it looks like are you ahead of me, Ty?
I think I'm me. I'm at 12. I'm at 12:05. I probably not.
Really?
Oh,
12:05
wait,
and I'm at 12. So probably pretty much the same.
Yeah,
Wow, he's done quite well today. Yeah, and I think I'm noticing if we're defending, the structure changes to 4. With Koulibaly and Chalobah centrally, Cucurella to the left, and this the guy to the right. So actually, again, we're playing with 2 6s when we're attacking.
Yeah, and you can see because Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Georginho are staying in the same area. They're trying to stay parallel to each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Again, if you're watching, please, if you haven't, take a second to like the video. We have just 3 likes. We should be doing better than that, and we have 16 people watching. Please like the stream and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't.
Okay, Gallagher, Ruben. Over to Georginho. Oh, who's that? Moans? I can't even see what these players are. Pulisic.
Well, this is seriously fluid now.
Yeah, we're playing more fluid, and it's just about Pulisic just needs to get a grip of the game. You can see that it's because of he's not been played enough games. He doesn't look too sharp, but that was a good attack. It didn't lead to anything, but it's something. Yeah,
Koulibaly centrally, like I thought, if it was really 3 at the back, it'd be centrally. It wouldn't make sense for Chalobah to start centrally. Chalobah, again, as good as he is playing in the right center back position, I don't think he's come on the ball that much to be able to lead the back line. So it only makes sense for Koulibaly to start centrally. And Koulibaly, you can say, is the most equipped to deal with Diego Costa's, feisty approach to the game. Yeah, Koulibaly, he looks more comfortable there. But with defending, again, with defending, it becomes a 4 at the back. Somebody's already killing Havertz. Havertz is awful. Again, I didn't think, as much as I thought maybe on the Graham Potter, playing him as number 9 would stop. I think that doesn't help. Let's keep him permanently on a certain position. I think that will make more sense. Again, big up Coach Ty, a 2-1 Chelsea win. I heard that, and if it happens, I take it. What a pass from Koulibaly. What a pass. Ty, did you see that?
Yeah, I did. And I think the Wolves player caught it all, but it still got into Chelsea's possession.
Yeah, which means it was perfectly timed.
He's good on the ball. And he's trying to fulfill that Silva role, which I don't like, but Silva has been having to make those over-the-top passes. And that's what Koulibaly is doing so far. So it's promising, but we don't have anybody trying to get at the end of those passes. There's not much chemistry because none of these players have really played together long enough to develop that chemistry. Pulisic hasn't started enough games, and
Leicester City are leading 1-0. Yeah, did you see that too?
Is it the turnaround for Rodgers? Who are they playing, by the way?
They're playing that already looks like, what team is that? Let me check it again. Just 1 second.
Oh, Bournemouth. They're playing Bournemouth.
Yeah, they're playing Bournemouth. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Ooh, Aspie, Loftus-Cheek.
Wow, we've been on this guy, but we haven't scored.
Yeah, and
put it in the box. Come on. Exactly. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, at least we're trying now. We're trying now. Ooh,
yeah, we're playing again. We're on them, but we need to get a goal because
that was a good pass. That's a good shot by Jorginho. What a shot! Ooh,
that was really good from him. Really,
that was a good shot. I've never seen Jorginho shoot a ball so straight before.
Yeah, I haven't. That's why I say he may end up staying at the club. But again, at this point, the conclusion would be that the club are looking beyond him. I'm not sure why they're not trying to extend his contract. Havertz has been poor so far.
Go on, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, turn.
Smart. You see why I like Loftus-Cheek closer to the box, Ty?
Nobody was at the far post. What a pass, though. That was.
We've been on this, guys. Just get the goal. I hate it when this happens, Ty. Because
and you
which
know what
means
happens?
again
It's
the
always the
fact
same
that the
pattern.
game goes
We
on,
don't take
they
the
grow
chance
in
and then they score.
confidence. Sorry?
Yeah, and then when we don't score, they go down. They get that one chance, and then they take the lead, and then it's like they do
Yeah.
nothing at all. Nobody was at that far post.
So
But
it
it's
was
good. It looks
Patson
promising
Daka that
so far.
scored. Patson Daka that scored for again. That scored for Leicester City.
Oh, how funny! Their striker scores, and we have no striker playing.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure. Again, maybe he's looking for more fluidity.
No, that was brilliantly taken on by Havertz. But just gave the ball right back to, is that Nunes? Yeah, Nunes.
Something is off with Havertz. I don't know if it's because he's playing in the number 9 position. I really don't like that. Again, maybe if you're watching, we still have 15 people watching. If you haven't, take a second to like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, thank you so much again for all the love.
Traore, good job, Koulibaly. Gallagher has been tussled. Okay,
Wow.
Foden takes a shot, but that's wide. That
Koulibaly
Foden.
centrally is just perfect, man.
Yeah, and that's his best position.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll have to find out what we're gonna do with Silva and Koulibaly playing, because it
They'll
looks
be
like this is
rotating.
his best position.
Yeah, I think they'll be rotating, Ty. I think that's the best thing we can do is to rotate them. They're both good players, again, to lead the centrally. We don't want to risk playing them both in the same game. Yeah, I have to agree. Havertz has been crap so far. I hope that changes. Broja deserves to start. Again, I should have started. The whole thing might come down to Havertz playing as number 9. We should stop doing that. I'd rather play him as one of the 2-8 and have
how
Broja
fluid we
start
are.
centrally.
Look how fluid we are. Pulisic, unlucky Pulisic.
Yeah,
Pulisic
we have
has been
fluidity,
looking
but
very
put the
good
ball
so
in the
far.
back of the net. That's the only thing we haven't done. You know, it can be fluid all those. So that's the drive I want to see more from Pulisic. Again, wow, Jet 5 has just been perfect in this game, man. Let's give him credit.
Yeah, I'm starting to see the Potter quick fluid system that he had at Brighton, but we just don't have the Mount, take the shot! Oh, the wide. Ooh, we're looking. This is very promising. We just need to get that goal. We should be at least 2-0 up already.
Yeah, nice play there with Pulisic. Oof. That's the only thing that's off in Mount's game now. His finishing and his decision making is the only thing that's off. Man City, please don't tell me don't tell me it's Haaland. Please don't tell me it's Haaland.
Oh God.
Let me see. Did he even start? Oh, okay, it was Cancelo. Haaland started. It was Cancelo, yeah.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Is Haaland playing?
I'm beginning to be jealous of the kid. Even though I don't. Yeah. Oh my goodness! What a signing has been for them.
Oh no! Poor Zakaria. He's at the game. He's in the squad, but he looks unhappy too. Go on, Pulisic. Is that Havertz or Pulisic? Aspi. Ooh. Aspi. Huge Aspi. Oh, Havertz.
Man, we've been brilliant in terms of our play.
Oh my
good vision, Havertz. Ooh.
I'm loving this. This is what I like to see.
The fluidity, right? Oh, come on, Captain America, keep it down. Relax, he can do better than that.
He should have let he couldn't let it settle, because if he settled it, probably the Semedo would have made the
Ty, do you now see? Yeah, Ty, do you now see why Havertz starts? No matter how nonsense he plays.
Yeah, and that's the thing. This is the situation. This is why certain players play, and people don't understand. It's like Havertz is like Mount. Some people don't understand why he plays, but there's a reason for him. And there I'm talking about Wolves. Oh no, Lord Jesus!
Indeed.
Is that a penalty?
Did it go in?
It's a free kick or penalty? Oh my God!
It's a free kick, I think, outside the 18. A yellow card says
that's better. That was close. A speed yellow card. That was very close.
We need to take him off. I think if we're done, it's going to cause us a problem. I haven't seen it because my screen is late here.
Yes, it's a free kick. I'm worried now. every time somebody gets a yellow card now, I'm scared they're gonna get a red card, and it's still early.
But he played the ball, Ty. Let's look at it again. He played the ball. That shouldn't even be a free kick, Ty. In all honesty, did you see the replay?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, he played the ball, and the guy was actually the person that jammed his leg. So I'm not sure what happened here. He played the ball. That shouldn't even be a free kick. Again, it is Chelsea. These things again. I don't know.
Excellent stop by Kepa.
No, but what the heck is that? He played the ball. Why did the referee? They didn't even VAR didn't even check it.
Yeah, they didn't check it, man. It was the other way around. You know, they're checking it. They're gonna check for everything. They're gonna check if somebody.
Yeah, but it's too late. What if they scored from it?
Exactly, that's the thing.
Man, Mendy, I'm sorry. As much as I want Mendy to regain his fitness, to regain his form again, and maybe again compete with Kepa Arrizabalaga, I think it will be pretty difficult for that to happen. Seriously.
And I'm happy that there's This is why when you and I think all the other people are saying that Kepa needs to be playing more games, you could actually see that, give him a wake-up call that his place is not decided. There's still somebody that can come in. And this is why I kept saying, even on the Tuchel, when Kepa barely played games, he was actually doing good. And even when Mendy was away at AFCON, he conceded a goal against Manchester City, but during that entirety of that game, he was still excellent. So there was a reason for it to
put a foot long.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thomas Tuchel, I hated him for that. I didn't think he did well. He treated him like nonsense.
Potter is more fear. Potter is fear. He has the type of mind where you give each player a new start and give them competition. You play players on merit. You don't play players just because of sentimental reason of what they did in the past. You play them based on merit.
And he said, "What a finish by Cancelo, by the way."
Yeah. I saw the goal because this what do you call it? It's the flash. What is it? No, some sports thing where they show when a team scores a goal and then it goes back to the game that they're showing.
Oh yeah, on the screen the flash. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that's the term for it. Gallagher in this position, he's been brilliant.
Shoot! Oh my God, Mount. Is that Mount or who's that? Kukurea. Ooh. I'm loving that's Mount. It was Mount. Of course it's Mount. Mount's finish has completely gone. Jesus Christ. I'm loving
that's the only thing that's missing from his game right now.
Yeah, Aspie's looking good so far. Gallagher is
looking good, and again, even offensively, he's putting some good crosses there. But he's on the yellow again because it's a risk in defensively. So again, I'd rather him not start. Whoa, Gallagher in this position again. Yay! I think this is really Gallagher again. He's been brilliant, and I think he's probably playing as one of the 2-8s. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ty.
Yeah. Yes, I'm celebrating for something else. Dang it! Oh, Newcastle are ahead. Oh, what are you doing, Havertz? Shoot it, Pulisic! Shoot! Why you do Pulisic? No. You have an empty net. What are you doing?
Look how well we've played. How well all our players have played. And 20-something minutes into the game, here's Pulisic lawyer here, my brother. I'm not watching, but can hear Mountain Havertz.
And Pulisic just made a poor decision. So.
Oh, come on!
You see it? No.
He held it too much. Yeah, but overall, they've all done well, though.
Aspie, shoot it.
It's just that, again, Coach Chris is really killing me here.
Oh, my God, Koulibaly. That's Loftus-Cheek. We can't score. We can't finish. We cannot shoot. That's
the thing. The scoring is what we haven't done in this game. The fluidity is delicious, but we're not going to eat fluidity, man. Come on, Connor. Put it back. Aspie, he's put on some. Come on, what the heck was that? Did that deflect?
Told you, we can't shoot. We can't shoot.
Was that a deflection?
I think it is. Because there's no way Loftus-Cheek could have shot the ball so high. It has to be a corner. Oh, it isn't. It was a goal kick.
Oh, literally listening and cooking breakfast. That happens sometimes. I'm just lucky my wife is at home today. Usually Saturdays I make breakfast. Again, if you haven't, take a second to like the stream and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, Mason God this says again, big up Coach Vance Mount Pulisic. Again, they've done the only thing they haven't done is finish. They've all made mistakes one by one in this game. You can say they've all had the chances to score actually. Overall, the midfield has done better than the attacking area, but I'm not going to blame them so far because if they score, again, that's it.
Thank you very much, Costa. Thank you very much,
Newcastle
Costa.
Scores. Who was that scored
yes,
for
and that's
Newcastle?
why I'm celebrating. Bruno Guimaraes and Kieran Trippier with the assist.
They couldn't hit the band door. Again, the finishing has been poor for us, but overall, the link-up play and
Gallagher,
everything is
joy
to watch.
Pass it to Gallagher. Oh, that's an excellent pass. Pulisic. Oh, my Lord. This is not Aspie. This is the Aspie of 4 years ago.
Are you saying he's doing well? I haven't seen that. You know I'm late.
Yeah, you're going to see how excellent that was.
What a switch. Who switched that ball from the right? It was Havertz, right?
Yeah.
Or was it Mount?
This is what I don't like with them having to say.
What is this? Oh, come on, Christian Pulisic.
Do you see what Aspie did? Did you see the excellent Aspie did?
He can do better than that. You have it in you, man. You have it in you. Prove them wrong. Jesus. Did you see that tie? You can prove them wrong. Prove them wrong. What is that? What is that, man? What is that? Come on.
He's had 3 chances to score. And
he can do better than that. That's the annoying aspect.
We have everything except the shooting right now. It's like
I hope it sounds like, again, we've been getting the chances, but we've been awful in front of goal. I have to tell you that.
Yeah, it's like oh no, Adama, no. Oh God, good job, Gallagher. Go on off the cheek. Press. Go down. Offside. He's offside. Havertz need to time this run better. Offside, man.
This is annoying. Every single one of our attackers have all missed serious chances.
Yeah, Havertz, and you know what? It's going in the same direction. So Havertz first, then Mount, then Pulisic. He was wide offside.
Holy crap! What the heck is that? The fluidity is enjoyable, but we have to score. I expect that Christian Pulisic, if he liked Ty, he could drop the ball drop it before he shoots.
Yeah, he could have. I mean, it's not like the other situation where Semedo was right in front of him to slide. He could have let the ball down. He could have controlled it down and then taken the shot. If you want to take it a half volley or something, let the ball go down. The ball is too high already. You should let it settle a bit, and then you try to take a shot or hit the ball if you want to do that.
It is Watford 1, Blackpool 1. I'm not sure who scored for Watford now.
Go on, Pulisic. I have to open
the second window here.
Oh my Lord, you're making Adama Traore make you look garbage. Oh my Lord.
Who's making who look garbage?
Adama Traore just sat down Pulisic. Pulisic had the ball, then he ended up going. Now, Adama Traore is very strong, so I can't blame Pulisic, but look at Koulibaly's Chalobah's space. Good job, Chalobah, Jorginho, Gallagher. Okay, good. Smart. He has nobody there. Havertz is no playing wide. Playing Pulisic central.
As he tried to dribble Traore, he slid on the ground, and then Traore got the ball from him. I mean, the defense and the midfield, they've all done very well, but we need to score. We need to score. And as the game progresses, these guys will grow into the game.
Pulisic. Shoot, Pulisic, shoot! Okay, good. That's very good. Now that's on target. Very good. Corner to Chelsea. First corner. That's Pulisic. Pulisic is getting to the game.
We're pressing well. Each of the front three guys have all gotten chances and they haven't done well. And then Pulisic should have 2 goals by now, to be honest. But I think it will come. It happens,
actually.
Sorry?
Hat-trick. Yeah, a hat-trick, actually.
Yeah, it takes time. He hasn't. Again, I hope he's...
Another corner? Throw in. It's a throw in.
Man City 2. Tell me it's it's not Haaland. Possibly
If it's
him,
Haaland,
but
then
we'll see.
fantastic, because I need him to be doing good.
Oh, Phil Foden scores. I think next will be again. Nice move there.
Funny.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what you want to see. At least he hit the target, and the goalkeeper again had to make a brilliant save to stop it. Ty, did you see that?
Yeah, I'm saying that he's
exactly. Get it on target first. Make the goalkeeper work, and that was that would have been a delicious finish had it gotten in.
Yeah, because he's getting to the game now. He's growing into the game.
Yeah, he's growing into the game. Yeah, those misses were expected, but again, at least he just scored one of them. That one from Aspie. Why are we not leading this game? Why?
Brentford are 2-0 down to Newcastle. Thank you, Newcastle. That's what Brentford deserve.
Your other team, right?
Yeah. So at least one is giving me joy, and they're playing fluid football too. Aspie to Loftus-Cheek. Go on, Aspie. Gallagher.
Wow, you could say this has been the best performance we've seen from this team for a while now, except that there's no goals. No goal. Without goals, again, the whole play. Oh! Nice try from Chalobah. Good luck getting that ball off of Koulibaly.
Okay, good. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, Loftus-Cheek is waiting too long.
Looks like you're way ahead on me, Ty. Wow, Georginho, he's been breaking lines with his passes, man.
Go on, Jorginho. Good. That's offside. Chalobah, Aspie. No, Chalobah is playing more advanced. Gallagher, offside.
Wow, Ty, we haven't played this well before. All we need is just a goal. Yep. Just a goal.
That's the only thing missing. And I think the goal will come. I think probably later down, there's 10 plus minutes left. I think we'll score, but it's looking, you can see the difference. We're improving.
And yeah, no safer options like we do a lot of time under Thomas Tuchel. Again, what a pass there from Jorginho.
You're right.
He's been one of the best players in the midfield area, surprisingly. And again, unfortunately, nobody's going to give him credit. Again, if you're watching, please take a second to like the video and also do subscribe. What a howler by the goalkeeper. Holy Tomolika. Did you see the... Oh. Did you see that?
Go on, Mount. Pulisic is not quick enough to get there that much. Oh, Pulisic with the ball back. Pass the ball back. Pulisic pass the ball back.
Did you see this? Sorry, go ahead, bro.
Yeah. I saw what you're saying. I mean, we got lucky. He got lucky. Aspie shoots. Oh, blocked.
No, I'm talking about the Newcastle goal, but what a howler from the goalkeeper. The pass is trying to play out from the back and gave the ball to the Newcastle player.
Yeah, Colin Wilson, and then Colin Wilson passed it to Murphy, I think was it Murphy? Who scored?
Oh, was it Callum Wilson?
I think Callum Wilson got the assist. I think the ball went to Callum Wilson. Let me check it back.
Nice try there. Yeah, Pulisic got that ball you're talking. Ty, I'm way too late from you. What the heck is going on here?
I'm
you
confused.
saw that like 10 years ago, and I'm just seeing it.
Yeah, I mean, how are you so far behind me?
Oh my goodness! Why didn't Aspie try to shoot with his right foot? And he had to, but he's been brilliant in this game overall.
Yeah, him and Jorginho, the two.
Wow, look at Jorginho and physicality and everything.
This is not Jorginho.
Cloned, or maybe someone else are playing for him. Again, people, please drop a like on the stream to help us reach more people. But if you haven't subscribed to the channel, thank you so much. I think we've gained one more subscriber today. Again, yep. Thank you. I appreciate that. Much love.
Havertz, Jorginho. Oh, Loftus-Cheek. Chalobah. We're trying to be more advanced now. We're pushing them backwards. Chalobah.
They're getting frustrated. You can see how they're trying to, to become more physical. Maybe that will help them change the play.
Go on. I'm loving the chemistry that's on that left side.
Jorginho. Well, Koulibaly, he's really led well. He's really led the back line very well. And
One more
again,
pass the ball.
if
All
you
right, Mo,
understand the
that's what I'm
game,
talking about. Pulisic. Back to Kukurea. Oh, Mount is offside. Oh, corner awarded. Oh, never mind. It's a corner. Come on. We need to score from this corner. Come on.
yeah, we
Oh,
do need to
nothing
score,
from,
seriously.
nothing from that. Unlucky. Just over the bar. Koulibaly. 3 corners though. This is very good. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Chelsea. Just
The
need to get
play,
that
right?
goal.
The
Or that speed.
interplays, the fluidity, and everything.
Yeah. This is Potter ball. This is what you call Potter ball.
Penetrating. Very
Yeah,
direct.
yeah. The only difference is that Brighton having what? Oh my lord! The ball just went through Aspie's feet. Oh my lord! which is no man. It's like when you have a gun but you have no bullets. You have the resources but you don't have the weapon, the ammo. It's just, we're doing everything except for scoring. Winning the ball back. As soon as we lose the ball, we're winning it back. We're doing everything that is good except for shooting and scoring.
Oh my goodness! I just saw the one you were talking about.
Yeah, the ball
Aspie.
went straight to his feet.
He got confused. Maybe he didn't expect it. Let's look at that again.
The ball went straight to his feet.
Oh, Tamolika. He didn't expect it. Ty, let's talk about this real. Oh, between his leg, that's even more embarrassing.
That's so funny.
Ty, let's talk about this. Now he's on a yellow, and again, you can say he's not an aggressive player, but the risk is still there. Who comes on if we want to avoid anything going wrong? Who comes on for him?
Oh, who's on the bench? That's the thing. James is the only centre back we have on the bench, isn't he?
He's on the bench, right?
Yeah, I think James is the only player.
And you can argue if it was James, honestly, that ball would have been a goal.
Yeah, because his feet would not be wide open. I don't know what Aspie was doing.
Between your legs, that's really embarrassing.
Oh
my gosh, that's hilarious. Again, people, if you haven't, take a second to like the stream and also do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Thank you so much for all the love. This particular channel on its own is growing too, and it's all because of your support, so I cannot thank you enough. So Ty, Jamaica is going to the World Cup, right?
No, which one?
Oh, Jamaica isn't going to the World Cup.
No.
Did they qualify?
No, they did not.
They did not.
Team didn't. I think the women's team did, or they're trying to. The men's team isn't.
Kepa nearly made a mistake now because he's lead. I'm guessing you already saw that 10 years ago.
Yeah, and then we were able to cover it back and get the ball back. Oh, you're so far behind me now. I'm so confused. You were like 10 seconds, and now you look like it's 30 minutes. 30 seconds, not 30 minutes, 30 seconds behind.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm late. I think it was just like a few seconds behind before, but it got worse. I'm trying some. Okay, let me click on live button here.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Nunez wants to score against us. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Yeah, I saw that too. A header, right?
Yeah. Oh, no, you're back then. You're back now.
Yeah, 40-25. Again, yeah, a few seconds away.
Yeah, you're 3 seconds behind me now. Injury. Who's down? Who's injured?
How? That should have been a goal, Ty.
Jorginho is down. Oh my God. No, Jorginho is down.
That's not good.
Is Kovacic on the bench?
Yeah, that's not good because we really do need Georginho in this game.
You can't play Kovacic and Loftus-Cheek in this
No.
game. We need someone.
Again, even though they did well against Milan, we weren't able to control the game very well. And Georginho, he's actually done well. He's done so well in this game. He's the reason we're playing well overall from the midfield area, if you ask me. And without him, I think it's not going to be easy for us. Yeah, we need a number 9 because the chances we should be 4 goals ahead right now. Sorry?
Aubameyang would have scored one of those chances that were into the box.
Yeah, we should be 4 goals ahead right now.
Yeah. It's promising, though. It's promising. And Sterling, is Sterling on the bench, or is he just in the squad?
Let me check here. Raheem Sterling, who do we have on the bench here? Amanda Broja, America Barringham, Raheem Sterling, bench. Yeah,
Oh,
he's
he
on
is.
the
He
bench.
just has on the hat. Okay.
Yeah.
He looks as if somebody who's just there. Potter is thinking like, oh, what can I do to get this team to
Yeah,
score
but what
goals?
the heck? How's Koulibaly the least rated here? I don't believe that.
Maybe because of how everybody else is doing, and he barely has anything to do.
I don't believe that. That really sucks. I hope Georginho continues, please. I'm scared if he doesn't.
He does look like he can continue. He's running slightly. He can't do it. He has to come off. He's barely running on the side. He has to come off slightly. Oh, what are you doing, Kepa? Good job, Loftus Cheek. Aspie, nobody's down there. Back to Jose Sa. Predictable. Put pressure on him, Havertz. Gallagher's running down there. All right. Ball going up for a throw. I think Jorginho has to come off.
You think so?
I think he should. The way he's running, it does look like he's fit. He's back on the pitch. He's still limping while he's running. That does not
if
look
it
promising.
comes off, I think we're in serious trouble.
Oh my Lord, Koulibaly. Jesus Christ. Koulibaly made up for that. Oh my God. What's Koulibaly doing?
Is he still not settled?
And now I see what that person was saying on Joe's perspective. Or was it here where they said Koulibaly's pass is like a, what do you call it? Was it a spring or what was it? Something where he bounces off his foot.
Yeah, his touches. It's like a trampoline.
Yeah.
No, but I think he can do better than that. It probably needs to settle even more. And I know he's gifted technically and he can pass the ball from. I think Jorginho right now. He just needs to run a bit.
He seems like he's limping for me at least.
Yeah, he will run it up though. It doesn't look like anything serious.
Oh Lord, Georginho, no.
He did nothing there. I think it was a collision nonetheless, if anything.
Pulisic.
Koulibaly, he's led well. Koulibaly, please go back to your position. I don't want to see trying to track by from there and then lose. Again, please, people, if you haven't liked the stream and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Again, good play so far, but it's not nothing if we cannot get a goal. Yeah, I would have asked how wasn't that a foul? Don't want my coffee to go cold. Aspie, easy. Please don't get a second yellow, please. Wow.
Oh my, this is embarrassing. All this time I was talking and you couldn't hear me.
Really? It happens sometimes, Ty. So chill, man.
Oh, Costa, thank you for being so floppy. Oh, thank you, Costa, for missing that.
Wow, our defense, they've been brilliant. Again, the attacking areas where the issue lies right now, we should be winning this game by at least 3 goals.
If we make a substitution at halftime. I don't know. There's just something off. There's no chemistry. And funny enough, that is the front three that has a good track record, but it's just not really working out.
Again, too many changes will always be an issue, Ty.
Yeah, because if it was a Sterling or Aubameyang, it would have been easier to say, okay, this player is going to be this year and you have chemistry. It's going to take time. I don't know.
Yeah,
I just think
too many changes will always be a problem.
Woo!
No matter
What
how
a
you
shot,
see it.
Chalobah. Shoot it. What are you doing? Shoot. Oh, Moan past the ball. Cross it. Cross the ball. Chalobah. Oh, my Lord. What a shot. Jesus. That's the end of the half, surely. Goal! Get in! Yes!
Really?
Havertz! Yes! Come on! Get in!
I haven't seen it, Ty.
What
I
a goal,
haven't seen the
Havertz.
goal yet. Probably in
went over his head.
2023, I'll see the goal.
What a goal!
Wow! Beautiful!
Jose Sardino. I'm loving this late
Say
drama.
what you like about him. That's his only chance in this game, right? Is it? Correct me if I'm wrong.
He's had 2 chances and he scored this one. This is the second. What a goal. I love it. Last kick of the game.
And it was with intent. He aimed it. It was with intent. He aimed the other side. He didn't just put his head to it.
As well. Happy days. Mount assist.
Yeah, and he was on. Yeah, so right. Nothing spoils the goal. Watch Havertz. It was with intent. He saw the goalkeeper. His intelligence.
Yeah, he did it. I love it. And he leans back. You know, he leans back to.
He knew exactly what he was doing. It wasn't. It wasn't accidental. Yep. Again, a Mount with the effort, and Kai finally nets one. Again, intelligence. He didn't just waste it. We should be up 4 or 5 goals now, Ty, to be honest.
4 or 5? No, you're being too generous. We should be 6-0 up. If you look at the amount of
please don't take off Kai. Not after this goal. Don't take him off.
We can't take off Kai now, but
don't take him off. Again, he's done well. I'm not sure who goes off there, but I think you don't do that when after scoring such a beautiful goal. I know. Again, the front three look a bit disjointed. A lack of chemistry, like you said. Ty, the first half so far, again, it's been excellent to watch. What do you think, Ty?
Yeah, it's been excellent, and I mean, we just get. It's like what we know of Chelsea. We play good, but we can't finish. But I'm seeing, I'm like, is this the same Chelsea? Because the movement about fluid. I'm seeing Georginho playing like prime. What's his name? Who was that? How do I forget his name sometimes?
Fabregas.
Yeah.
He's been brilliant in this game overall. Again, let's give him. Go ahead.
Space. He was finding space. He was trying to. He was making those passes, but we were just lacking that finish. And we finally got a goal, but that goal is less than what we deserve. Yeah,
nobody here on the panel said anything wrong about Mount. We just said the only thing that's been off with this game is scoring a goal. Again, he's regaining his form.
Slandering Mount. I didn't say
so again. I'm saying again. He says common man. We see Mount improving. Yeah, we agree. We all agree to that. Stop slandering. Nobody's slandering here, especially on this panel.
I said happy days. I said Mo finally got the assist. Happy days.
Yeah, he needed it because he's been. We saw him. Regaining his form after the last game. Where you could see that something has changed. Nobody's slandering here.
You know what? For Liam Lane, what Liam Lane said is how many chances? 14th time the charm. It's not 3rd time the charm. It's 14th time the charm. 14 shots and 4 on target.
And just 1 goal to show for it. And it took, you could say, Kai Havertz intelligence not to just nod it forward. He with intent. He saw the goalkeeper where the goalkeeper was standing, and he knew exactly what he was doing. Yep. Again, nice so far. Again, like Coach said, he saw the goal coming, and it has come after all. Again, it was again. We were awful in front of goal, to say the least. But again, Ty, would you say it's very common for such to happen when you make too many changes?
Yeah, it's expected because some of these players haven't played long enough with each other to really get that understanding. And the last time they did play together was months ago in last season.
Yeah, I agree with you. Ty, it looks like you're eating and you're making me hungry right now. A brilliant football by, my gosh, many chances that they need. And the hardest one of all was the one that was scored. That's the truth, right? That's the toughest of the chances because he was he was backpedaling, And the goalkeeper, he saw the goalkeeper's angle. He had to lob it with a certain intention. But overall, again, yeah, that makes up for all the misses. What a goal that is from him. And the first one, again, is the toughest one. I believe you. I hope we see subsequent goals. They're going to get a couple more second half. I hope we do so because you can say, talk about dominance, Ty. We dominated the game. Again, the only thing we didn't do is score goals. And the back line, for me, that's a brilliant overall with Koulibaly centrally, like we suspected. We didn't see, during the pregame show, we didn't see Chalobah starting. We didn't see Chalobah starting on the flanks. Starting centrally, right? We again, like the structure showed there. I hope they fixed it. Let me see if they fixed it. Yeah, you see they fixed it, Ty. Again, it's 4, but that's 4 if we're defending, but 3 if we're attacking. Yep, Koulibaly deserves 6.7. I don't think Cucurella deserves more rating than him. I don't think so. That's wrong there.
Cucurella has not really been as present as Koulibaly.
Yeah. I think they've all done well, even the attack, except for the misses from the attacking players. Again, which is expected. They haven't played it together for a while. What a display so far. Even the midfield, they've done quite well, especially Georginho for me. Yeah, you were saying you weren't sure if that was Georginho really, Ty.
Yeah, you're not alone, Liam. I said I was concerned about Aspie, but Aspie has been looking like the Aspie of 4 years ago.
Yep, attacking wise, defensively, he's done quite well. And that shouldn't actually be a foul. He shouldn't be getting a yellow for that incident there because he got the ball and then who was it again? Ran onto his foot and then dived. That was what happened. Again, if you're just joining, please, it's Kami. Everybody be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Again, I have to apologize to for doubting him. He was probably the best player. Yeah, one of the 7.2 shows is he actually the 7.9 for Mount, probably from the assist. Again, nearly 8. I think you could say one of the best. He deserves the rating, and he doesn't deserve a yellow, really. Ty, what do you think about that incident? Just quickly, again, I was worried about Aspie starting the right back, but today he's been a great. Gallagher has looked really sharp. Again, he's enjoying himself in that position there in this 4-2-3-1 formation. But you can say when we're attacking, it's usually 3 at the back. Sorry, Ty.
Crystal Palace. Oh my Lord, Haaland missed 2 chances. Oh my gosh.
Really?
Yes, he hit the post.
So he's a human being after all.
Yeah, not a robot.
Yeah, but again, what a signing he's been for them. Ty, so far, again, let me know, really, what do you think about Jorginho? He's been awesome.
Yeah, he's been awesome. And I'm happy he's not injured because, I mean, Jorginho is one of the most unlucky players. He may have a good game, but then if he makes a mistake, it overshadows how good he was. I mean, he's a good player. It's just that, sometimes he's not.
Shot accuracy, 100%, 1/1. Expected goals 0.5. That was a nice try from him. Touches 41. Successful dribbles 1/1. Wow, that's some stats here. Tackles 1 of 250%. That's not bad. He usually doesn't win too many. Recoveries 6. Dribbled a pass again at 2. 3 of 6 ground duels 1. That's not bad. That's really not bad here. Let's see Koulibaly stats so far in this half. Koulibaly, total shots 1 second. The total shots 1 accurate passes 44 out of 49. That's 90% accurate passes. That's not bad, Ty. Wow. Accurate long balls 2 of 5. Again, that's kind of poor. Recoveries 4. Clearances 3. Head clearances 1. Ground duels 1 1/1, 100%. Aerial duels 1. 2, 3. Again, that's not bad. I think he's good. Who else would you like us to check here, Ty?
Maybe check the probably check Pulisic.
Oh, let's see. Okay. Yeah, again, those misses is gonna be 6.6 is in the back rating overall. Total shots 3. Accurate passes 21/22, 95. That's fine. Chances created 1. Expected goals 0.21. Expected assists. Just 1 second. Expected assist 0.01. Fantasy. Okay, forget about the fantasy point. Shot accuracy, yeah, that's poor. That's given those misses. But I think I think he will do better in second. I hope he takes his chance. Overall, he's done well, but the misses, oh my gosh! Even he himself is he's not gonna like it. I'm serious. Yeah, that's poor for him. Ty, tell me again, Jorginho in this game. Maybe we should learn to use these guys sparingly. Even Aspilicueta, it's so fresh, and you can say you're seeing Aspi of the last 4 years, and that's not surprising. It's done quite well. Maybe because he's well rested. What do you think, Ty?
Yeah, and I mean, people are on Twitter as well, because I'm checking what people are thinking about the game, are saying that it's because we're playing with 3-4-3 when we're attacking. He's playing as a right wing back. He still can't defend. But I mean, Aspi has been good. Give him the credit. He's been good. But Jorginho,
He is
I was
overall,
not expecting this from Jorginho. I was not expecting this from Jorginho. Jorginho looks like a different player. He looks comfortable. He looks like he knows what to do. And I don't know if it's probably because Wolves haven't really been pressing him that much. But I mean,
you can say everything comes down to, again, like if you're able to find a way to mask Jorginho's deficiencies, he'd do really well. Sarri was able to do that. Maybe Potter is able to do that. You don't know, but we'll see. But overall, I just think that if the club, they're looking to look beyond Jorginho, they're not looking to keep him. If they would really want to keep him, we'll be hearing about him negotiating a new contract at this point, but that hasn't happened.
Yeah,
you know.
I'm just hoping he continues. So I'm happy, because if Georginio can continue like this, then happy days, because we need as much. The only difference is that we still need that midfielder who can score goals. I think probably that is what we're missing at the moment.
It's done quite well. Let me see what Bobby thinks about Jorginho today. It'll be interesting to know if Bobby says something nice about Jorginho. I can't even, before I ask him the question, I can't even stop laughing. Bobby, what do you think about Jorginho's performance today?
Well, you've said it in one. I've already struck that guy off my list. He's there, but to me, I'm not even looking at him, because I know what he brings and what he can't bring. Look, this is a testimony to the lack of depth that we have, and the fact that we still need our transfer market dealings. This is quite clear. Mr. Pulisic, by the way, this is why you are on the bench. Please, when you're on the bench, keep your mouth shut.
I'll be surprised if Bobby didn't say that. Go ahead.
Do not get your father to start tweeting nonsense. If you don't score goals, you're not good enough. That's all there is to it. He's had his chance. I know Potter will probably give him some more time in the second half. But, all this missing chances and all the nonsense that comes with him, we're fed up with it. We're totally fed up with it. I would like to see Broja being given the opportunities now, because this is just not good enough. We know Aspi's aging. We know the areas that are weak that need revitalizing, because, look, we're playing 2 games a week till the World Cup. We cannot play one team over and over and over again. So this is the team that will be starting many games, and they've got to do better, especially Pulisic. He has got to do better. Gone are the days where we accept the nonsense from him, missing chances like that. He's got to do better. But happy days.
I hope he takes his chance. I think he still play again in the second half, because rotation is key. I hope he takes his chances when they come. Go ahead.
He's got the second half to try and do something, because 1-0, we need to make it more. But thankfully, we're 1-0 up. So, let's wait and see what happens.
Oh,
yeah, I hope so too. What are you seeing, Ty? The highlights?
No, James Corden is at the game. I'm interested. Is he going to be investing in the club?
Celebrities that what's his name? Bolly brings to the game. I think Our brand,
It's
I
the
think he
second
has a
time.
good plan
Second
in
time.
terms of
Remember, he
expanding.
had dinner. He had a dinner with Bowley and Bed had Egabali. And it was pictured all over the place with him walking on the street. But I'm wondering what's happening. He's always there. He's not a Chelsea fan. He's a West Ham fan. But he's at the game. I mean, this is interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see what happens right there. AD love for blue. Your name is very unique, and I really did like it. What do you think? Again, your thoughts on the first half so far, the selection, if you want to talk about it, while we wait for the second half to start. And I want to get your thoughts, Jorginho's performance and the team's overall performance. They all did quite well. The only thing is that the whole attacking players that were poor before the game came, they all missed a chances. You could argue. But overall, to me, it's you could say a heartwarming performance so far. But we need to start scoring goals. Attackers miss chances. He missed way less than again everyone else. He's played 30 minutes. Again, that's Christian Pulisic's lawyer, my brother, Coach Chris. I get your argument, and someone comes to you. No, I don't think that's the case here. Only for a greater save by the keeper, Pulisic would have scored. Again, yeah, there was one. Yeah, he would have had one too. Let's be honest there. I get it again, but there was one I expected him to put away. He didn't put away, but I still think he'd do well. I am pulling for Pulisic and the team, but I'm not going to be negative because Havertz scored. It's about the team. That's okay. That's a delicious comment right there, and I like that one. That's the truth. AD, your thoughts on the lineup overall, and again, the performance so far.
Yeah, big up, bro, and big up to the panelists.
Yeah, big up to you too.
Yeah. See, when the lineup came out, I was like, "Wow, what sort of lineup is this? This man is the coach not thinking about us getting points on board in the league?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's thinking about the Champions League." I was like, "What kind of lineup?" I didn't really. But looking at the performance of the players, I must give kudos to all of them. They've done very well, except Pulisic. Pick out Pulisic. I mean, should have scored. I had 2 chances there to score. I mean, sometimes you just let your football do your talking rather than I agree with Bobby totally. Rather than you going on the pages of newspaper and be talking. It's the opportunity for you to talk. You know, it's better for you to talk on the pitch rather than go on and be saying things. It's the opportunity for him, and he's not. So far, he's not taking the opportunity. Only one, like somebody alluded to there, the only one the keeper made a very good save. That was the only one that he actually did very well. I don't know. But overall, I say it's been a very good first half. Chelsea, it should have been more goals anyway. So that's the only downside.
We should, like Ty said, it should have been 6 goals.
Yeah, definitely. If it was like 4 or 5, nobody would have said we didn't deserve it. But 1-0, that's always been our problem. Not putting away our chances, and we let them be in the game. One mistake now, it goes back to 1-1 or something like that. Then we are running, under pressure again. So we should be killing off these games early enough so that the pressure, we just relax and enjoy football and enjoy the day, But hopefully they come out second half and then maybe put these chances to bed and then we all relax. But it's been good so far. I've been impressed with I was surprised the lineup or the performance. The performance has been very good, but this lineup, I was kind of skeptical, kind of thinking, oh, what kind of lineup is this? But I've been so impressed with the way the players have gone about it.
Sorry, it says Chukwemeka on for Mount. Let me see. Okay, you're expecting to see it today. Hasn't happened. I thought maybe it has happened already. Porter, but he doesn't talk. Overall, I agree. It's been a brilliant performance, except that we didn't take our chances. And again, I wouldn't go into blaming a single individual because a lot of them miss you can say all of them miss chances there. But I hope we'll score. I don't want to see that issue. And that was a close one from them, actually. I don't want to see that issue of us missing, again, playing very well, having tons of chances and end up drawing the game or not winning the game. I don't want to see that happen today.
The game is back on?
Yeah, the second half has started. It haven't started for you?
No, I was on Twitter. I didn't realize.
Oh, you you were on Twitter paying attention to what do I call it? The whole reaction there. It's usually interesting.
And nobody's giving Georginho credit. It's just Mount, Gallagher, and Chalobah have been have been very good, but we have not seen much support from the attackers. I don't get why people just can't credit him and say he's doing better.
Aspie, he's done well, but I think he's more of a, again, I'd rather change him now. He's a risk now, given that he's on the yellow. I don't want anything to happen, really. Yeah, just quickly, I'm trying to show, again, the live stream service that happened. What are you saying, Ty? What happened?
Wolves had a good counter attack, but Aspie made a block. Funny enough.
Resting Aspie, again, that shows it's been a good idea to rest him. What's happening here? Why am I not able? Maybe I need to refresh it.
And Aspie is on the yellow, isn't it? Aspie is on the yellow as well. So
yeah, he's on the yellow. That's why I'm thinking maybe we should change him. Yeah, and I haven't asked you any your thoughts on Jorginho's performance so far in the game. Again, if you're watching, if you haven't, take a second to like the video and also do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Your thoughts on Jorginho's performance in the first half, especially.
oh yeah, he's done well. I mean, that's why the whole team has done well. You know, the whole team has done well. So he's done well as well. The only problem when Jorginho always comes out having difficulty is when they press. The Wolves have not done any much pressing. Like, they've not done a lot of pressing to say he'll be under pressure or putting him under pressure. So he's done well as well. So I just hope the team just continues like that and then we get the 3 points. That's the most important for me anyway.
Yeah, again, the signs are good. I don't know if you've witnessed the same, Bobby. If you want to talk about it, again, our passes, our play has been more penetrating, decisive. Again, if you want to say it that way, rather than players opting for safer options like going back or horizontal. What do you think about so far about the ball progression overall, the team's ball progression
What a pass.
and directness? I don't know if Bobby is there. Maybe he's still trying to unmute his device. But Eddie, you can go ahead and talk about it. Your thoughts again on, wow, that's a brilliant play. I'm just seeing it, Ty. It looks like you're ahead of me again. Yeah. Eddie, your thoughts on the team's overall play again?
Yeah, you can see the players are playing with more freedom now. It looks as if they are playing with more freedom. Yeah, they're more freedom. They're not afraid to do like what Potter said. He's not afraid. The players can play and express themselves. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. And you can see it's showing now. Unlike Tuchel, his body reaction to the
yeah, that was a close one again from Ty, but the goalkeeper came out to take the ball. He actually, I think Ty nodded. Kai, did he nod it? He did actually, but the keeper
he did.
He touched it, yeah.
Look at Pulisic.
Yeah, so I agree with you, Eddie. I think we're seeing more direct plays, we're seeing more decisive passes, players not opting for separate options, going horizontal or sideways. The passes are majority of the times are vertical, which is good to see. That makes us more threats. Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Wow, it's still fine, but Jorginho. Oh, what a pass that was! Wow, this is enjoyable, really, to watch. But that turned out to be an offside. Okay, Man City scores again. Who was that?
Haaland?
No, Mahrez.
Everybody's going to say
if was Aaron, I'll turn off my TV and go away.
Everybody waiting for Haaland.
Yeah, because it's become a constant thing. Yeah.
It will not be normal if he's not on the score sheet now. It will look abnormal.
I believe that too. Oh, what a signing he's been for them. Some people were thinking he wasn't going to work out. Who's somebody? I heard somebody sounds like somebody wants to come in. Did anybody go out? I'm not sure. We have everybody in. Do you see the difference of Koulibaly leading centrally? I think he's led well centrally. Actually, who was that arguing that Koulibaly cannot lead centrally? Was it during the pregame show or what? I don't remember. But he's led well, really.
He's done very well. I think this is the most comfortable I've seen him since he joined. This is the most comfortable.
Even better than he's done playing on the left side.
Oh, yeah.
Left side of the
man.
Go ahead,
That's
Eddie.
the ball. What are you waiting for? Pulisic. Space. Look at the space behind Wolves Spurs. Oh, Pulisic, huge goal! Get in, Pulisic.
Really?
Yes, Pulisic.
I want to see Chris's comment.
Yes.
What a goal, Pulisic.
I want to see Chris's comment.
Yes.
He heard me shouting at him.
I'm just saying it 10 years later, but what a finish, really. What a finish. Yeah, you're correct, Ty. Ty, go ahead with the commentary because you're ahead of me, so I can always react whenever I see. But that was a fine finish, man. That was a fine finish from him. Again, I knew he'd do well if he gets a chance, although he was the misses in the first half. Oh, no, I don't think that people will stop talking about it. Can you join Raymond Davison? If you want to join, send me a message
another assist for Twitter.
Send me a message via Twitter. I'll ID you and then I'll let you in.
Another assist for
I need to ID you for us. Again, what a finish that is. Again,
what a finish.
And again, the 1-2 there is just brilliant.
And then Mount back to Pulisic.
Is that another assist from Mount?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like
that's another assist from Mount. Two assists.
That's what I'm talking about. No Mount needs to score.
Yeah, well deserved. He deserves his chance. He starts, and then again, you can argue even if he's missed 10 chances before this one, he deserves it, and that's a brilliant finish, really. No, he didn't go for power. Yeah, like I said, give him a chance at least. If he gets 10 chances, again, at least 50% of the time he put it away, and he will always get into the box. That's one thing I like about him. So far, again, so good. It looks like we're gonna take this 3 points tie.
Yeah, it's looking good. Yeah, looking good.
It's looking good so far. Yeah.
We just need to score more to give up. The goal difference.
Yeah.
We need to push up our goal difference. We're on 0 starting today now, so we might be on +2 now. So it really matters, though.
It's about keeping up.
It doesn't really matter.
And after this, now we'll be only 5 points behind Arsenal, isn't it? 5 points.
Yeah, but it's still a lot.
Oh yeah, but 5 points is not bad on the same number of games. It's still
oh my
rather
gosh.
than being too.
Costa has been axed.
Costa is off.
Costa has a red card?
No,
off. He's been soft.
Maybe again the nostalgia. He's swaying on him.
They're cupping him though.
The fans are cheering him though. Chelsea fans are really giving him good.
They love him. Respect. It wasn't his day. Maybe he's being fair to us.
And he's walking
around. He's not been fit. No, he's not been fit.
No, he's not fully fit.
No, he's not fit yet. No.
Yeah. Raymond Davison, you have to reach me via Twitter. Reach a Chelsea Perspective via Twitter, and I'll see it again. Here's the Twitter handle. I'll share the Twitter handle there because there's been issues with fellow content creators. That's why it's a risk now to share the link here at Chelsea Prospect. There you go. Message me via Twitter, and I'll quickly can send the link to you. ID you have to show yourself on camera for at least 1 minute before you go off, and that way you can be part of the show. I don't want to risk it. My fellow content creators have suffered unnecessarily due to some bad actors in the community. Thank you very much, guys. Take a second.
Have I ever seen a player, ex-player, been given this kind of sharing? Ovation.
Only a few gets that. I hope they don't. I hope they don't slander him for being busy saying hello to Chelsea fans because they're losing.
I don't know what Wolves fans. I don't know what Wolves fans would say, but they know it. It's not fit.
Really?
Oh, not Chelsea, not Chelsea. I'm talking about Newcastle. My bad.
They stopped scaring me, Ty. You knew exactly what you were doing.
I was thinking, have I got this behind this long?
Ty, respect yourself. Don't do that again to me. You knew exactly what you were doing, bro.
And the same scoreline. Like.
Oh my goodness, I don't do
Go on.
that.
Havertz, shoot. Havertz. Oh, what was that? Easy for the goalkeeper to save.
Well, it's 3-1. It's 3-1 Newcastle now. 3-1 Newcastle.
Man, Newcastle, they are advancing quickly to the big boy levels quickly. I thought it was going to take them like 3 years, but they're getting there quickly,
Yeah,
really.
Eddie
Yeah,
Howe.
again, let me see what else here. Again, Seamount, Havertz, Pulisic are in good
Morning,
form.
Mike.
Where are you, Mason? Oh, nice try there, but the goalkeeper stopped it. Now I'm just see he tried to lob the goalkeeper. I said weeks ago I wanted to see Aubameyang, Sterling, and Pulisic front three. Okay. All about Sterling and
3-1.
Pulisic
Get
up
in.
front. Good one. Let's see. Chelsea the Caps sharing again. No Sterling when we have a Pulisic on the pitch. Yeah, we shouldn't. Again, Sterling should sit it out today. Pulisic on the pitch. Both play the same thing. And I actually wanted what's his name? I wanted Pulisic to start over Sterling in the last game. Wow. Again, I'm impressed by Gallagher today, man. I think he's arrived. Also, I love seeing the standing ovation for Diego Costa. I love the man. He gave all for Chelsea Football Club. But I hope they don't slander him for taking the time to say hello to Chelsea fans. The Chelsea fans are, Pulisic, if you don't score, I'm done with you. I know where he's going. Yeah, but it's a good thing. He scores, everybody takes it. We know he's capable of doing that. Again, like I've argued before, his injuries he's had in the past didn't help him. Again, even when he started at Project Restart, he was brilliant, and boom, the injury again and all that. I hope he's overcome that. Yep, again, let's see.
Yellow card for Jorginho.
59 minutes, still a long way to go, and that's going to slow his, he's done quite well in terms of defending and all that, but he's going to slow down a bit now after that yellow card. Again, if you're watching, if you haven't, again, please drop a like on the stream to help us reach more people. Again, and also do subscribe to the channel if you haven't.
Venus, what are you doing?
Let me check all the results. Ooh,
Newcastle
come on.
3-1 up. Bruno Guimaraes again.
Sorry, Ty, what'd you say?
Newcastle 3-1 up. Bruno Guimaraes again. I wish Guimaraes was at Chelsea sometimes.
You like him that much?
He's literally the best thing for Newcastle right now. Newcastle have improved gradually because of him. He should have gotten Nunes should have gotten a yellow card because he reacted back after the tackle and then tripped Jorginho. Nah, man, he has an anger problem.
Wow, Koulibaly on this day, man, he's been brilliant.
I've had a yellow card. Yeah, that's right.
Because he pushed Aspi and he also brought back down Jorginho. And he only Jorginho.
Yeah, I think he kicked out Georginio and then he pushed Aspi. Yeah,
and didn't get a yellow card for neither of them.
I mean, let him solve Georginio now, and then don't let us go down 10 men or something like two players on red yellow card now.
Yeah, I'm looking at come on, bring on Chukwuemeka. He deserves to play in this game now.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, this is the kind of game. This is the kind of game for him. Yeah, this is a game for him now. And then Broja even. Bring on Broja,
Yeah, here's the same question I asked Ty. If he decides to take off Azpilicueta, who comes on for him, Eddie?
I say that will be switch. Maybe he just puts on. I don't know what's going to happen there now. Honestly, it's going to be. Oh, he's on the bench.
Yeah,
he's going to push Loftus-Cheek to the right wing back.
Or maybe stay predominantly with a back three. You think?
Yeah, and then push Loftus-Cheek here to operate from there, and then bring on someone in midfield. Maybe
what did the goalkeeper do in the Newcastle game, Ty? Sorry, Eddie. Eddie, sorry. Ty, what did the goalkeeper do in the Newcastle game?
The goalkeeper?
He did something and it was a penalty. I didn't really see it that well. Eddie, go ahead.
Yeah, I say it might be Loftus-Cheek who just play on that right side. I don't know. I don't know. Just
Yeah, maybe
bench
switch
here.
to a flat back three. But then again, you still have I think would be good. That's the solution. Yeah, a flat back three of Cucurella on the left center back position, centrally Koulibaly on the right hand side, Chalobah. I think that solves the problem because after all,
Yeah, but
attack.
he might actually bring on these games because he won't want them to be cold. Like you give them run out, kind of.
And
Oh, what a
Jorginho
block!
ball. Fantastic for Havertz.
Man, Koulibaly has been brilliant. It's been brilliant. Koulibaly.
What a block by
Yeah, I mean, this is the best I've seen him playing this centrally. He looks so comfortable there now.
Yeah, I kept saying it. I always said it. Koulibaly's best position is in the center, but you have Silva there, so it's either Silva or Koulibaly plays. Koulibaly is not necessarily that left-sided center back that you can have. He tries to do what Rudiger used to do, but he can't do it.
1-0, Man City 4-0.
Don't tell me it's Haaland. Please don't.
Oh yeah, that's confirmed.
Haaland.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been normal.
It would be normal. It wouldn't be normal if he did score. Oh,
it wouldn't be normal if he didn't score it. I'm telling you.
Go on, Gallagher.
I don't know if you heard me tell the story. Yeah, Erling Haaland, the fourth goal. Eddie, I don't know if you heard me tell the story why I respect Haaland so much. It's again, he's grounded in terms of his behavior. He's well behaved. I used the example of when the Newcastle, the Man City players, they were warming up, and every other player that took off their beep practically threw it at the kid guy, like they're throwing it like this at the kid guy. And when he got his turn, he took it up, walked closer to the man, give it to him in his hand. And the man looked up. That was the only time the man said thank you. And the camera picks that. So somebody caught it out and used it as a video. That showed you he's well grounded. Again, he's well behaved. Again, I think that's the better language to use.
Coming on.
Probably for Georginho, maybe.
No, Loftus-Cheek.
Hey, look at Coach. There's something fishy with Haaland to me. Like he has a computer in his leg. Oh, what? That kid is something special, man. He's broken so many records, and I think I think he's broken one in the Premier League, right? As in how many goals he scored in a certain amount of games. And I have to look into it.
Early hat trick. He scored a hat trick, three hat tricks in consecutively, and he scored 3 home. I think it's 3 away or home hat tricks.
Yeah, he's just a special player, really. He is. Again, people, if you're watching, if you haven't, please do like the stream and help us reach more people, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Again, maybe the name already tells you that this is the sister channel of A Chelsea Perspective. Here we cover all clubs, again, not just a Chelsea Football Club. Again, thank you for finding the time to join. It says, again, with all the news and allegations in boxing in England, wondering what kind of PED protocols are in place. Okay, anybody want to talk about that one? I'm guessing no. I think we need one more goal. We deserve more than just 2 goals in this one. We deserve more than just 2 goals in this one, really. Oh, Bournemouth 1, Leicester City 1. Philip Billing scores for Bournemouth. I think Brendan Rodgers may well be the next manager to get the sack.
I hope not.
Why do you?
I want them to get relegated. I want them to get relegated.
No, I don't want them to get relegated. I have Nigerians there.
Yeah, but don't forget Bournemouth. They've not lost since they sacked what's it called? The other manager they had.
Parker.
Well, Parker, yeah. Since they start Scott Parker, they've not lost. So they're doing well.
Yeah, go ahead, Eddie. Go ahead,
Because
Eddie.
in
You were
good
saying
form. So
something.
1-1. I don't think they would. If yeah, I'll be surprised though the only reason is if Brendan Rodgers loses this one, it might not be good. But I don't think they will sack him because Bournemouth have been doing well. I think they start Scott Parker as well.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. The Haaland finish.
I'm done. I'm done.
You're
I'm done.
you're done with Haaland
The Premier
after seeing the
League is going
finish,
to become a
right?
Farmers League. Oh, Kepa, what was that? Kepa? Oh my God, you need to see what Kepa did. Oh,
A howler?
no, you have to see what he did.
Oh, something
my.
good. Since you said no, it's something good.
Yeah. Oh,
He's high on confidence.
The guy ran. Oh,
But do we think if Chelsea, if we got Haaland, do you think it will be this form for Chelsea? Would it have been this form with Chelsea though?
Maybe now. Maybe under Thomas Tuchel he would actually. He's that good actually. Here's the thing:
who would have made
the difference between Haaland and
who would have been making those passes for him?
He's still remember we put the balls in the boxes, but players don't attackers don't put them away. I think the difference is that again,
into the box. Who would find his runs? Because he remember.
Wow! I'm just seeing after 2 years' time. I'm just seeing what Kepa did.
Oh my gosh, you're way behind.
He's high on confidence. I feel for Mendy, but I want that competition. I want Mendy when he gets a chance, he shows he's good too.
No, what if Mendy goes down south? Why did everything go south for Mendy? That'd be horrible.
There's a chance actually Mendy leaves the club. Here's my argument. The fact that they offered Mendy something that he rejected.
Bournemouth
are winning. Yeah, Bournemouth are winning.
So they just scored another goal within how many minutes?
2 minutes?
I think you need 2 minutes.
Wow. So Ty, here's my argument there. Again, my argument is this. The fact that the club offered Mendy something that he rejected outrightly means they don't value him that much. Ty, did you see that thing I talked about Cucurella finding passing lanes where you don't expect?
Yeah. Cucurella has been
saw that, right?
Yeah, Cucurella has been very absent in the game, really. He hasn't really had much to do.
But I'm just talking about him, his capability, his ability to find passing lanes where there isn't one. That's interesting. And yeah, I want to see the Bournemouth second goal.
I'm very disappointed.
In who?
Chelsea.
Yeah, we should be scoring more goals. I get it, but
Broja and James is coming on. Happy days.
Yeah. So it looks like I'm ahead of you now, Ty.
Yeah, you are. Okay. James is coming on for Pulisic. Ooh, interesting. Pulisic, James is going to play as a right wing. Oh, I love to see it.
We really should take off Aspie right now. I'm serious about that. Again, people, if you haven't, take a second to like the video and also do subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, Kepa is playing with so much confidence. That's exactly what I'm talking about. See how calm he was. He didn't panic time.
Yeah.
That was with intent.
Broja is going to score.
And probably gets a chance to start the next game. I hope that happens. Again, because we don't want them to start regretting why he stayed. I expected him to start this one, really. But again, there are so many games. It's not late. I know he gets his chance. And he's played quite a few, considerable minutes. Let's see if Chukwuemeka gets his chance, except if he's still recovering. I think the change is nice about resting players. Resting the undroppables, maybe. A good performance overall from the players. It scares the life out. Yeah, that confidence scares the life out of me, though. But had he not been off his line, it would have been just him and that the Wolves player, and that would have been even more dangerous. So that's
the way he won the ball.
Yeah, and that's the sweeper keeper again. That aspect of Kepa's play that you were seeing today.
What is Sterling doing?
Wow, again, Potter is looking like a genius so far.
Sterling is doing some weird thing. What the hell?
Gallagher, man, he's arrived.
Oh yeah, the energy of Gallagher, yeah. Sure enough.
He's arrived. I wasn't happy that he didn't start against AC Milan, given how well he did and that goal he scored. That should be a foul.
You just come on. How are you injured already? Get up.
Who?
Oh, for God's sake, you just came on.
Who, Ty?
James.
Ty, you have to say it because you're ahead of me.
James. I know Aspie's going down. Nah, man, get off the pitch, Aspie. You look like you're going to break off your foot. Oh, my Lord. Looks like we're playing a 4-4-2.
Is James up or is he still on the floor?
He's up. We're playing 4-4-2, it looks like. Because we have James and Aspie playing. It looks like a 4. And you have Broja and Havertz up top. Or probably it's a 4-3-1-2. Never know.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Eddie, I know we've talked about this before you joined us, but what a performance today from Aspie.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, very good performance. Yeah. Oh, very well. He's done very well, yeah. I mean, most of the players, most of them are done so well.
The rest, again, he was rested, and then that did him a world of good.
Yeah, and then the manager, I think the way the manager is going about it, I think is different. I think it's kind of different, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
They look like they've taken off the shackles from them, kind of, you know. So they just want to do their thing.
Yes, the standout thing overall.
Oh, Gallagher, no. James, shoot. Shoot, James, shoot.
The
James,
standout thing for me overall is how direct we are. Again, more penetrating, like I mentioned before, not opting for safer options, going horizontal and backwards. But again, we've been more direct than ever. Again, that's very good to see, and I'm happy for Koulibaly. It's been a brilliant display from him so far.
Yeah.
Can we please see Chukwuemeka? Please do that for us. Even if it is 10 minutes. Sorry, Ty, what did you say?
I'm disappointed in Chelsea.
In what sense? Say, Ty, I want to know.
We
should be winning 4-0.
Or even more.
I'm just seeing the playing question, Ty, after 6 years.
James is not James, man. Gallagher should have tried to get the ball. That's what I'm saying. If the ball is not on his preferred foot, he makes the pass quickly. He doesn't try to shoot or anything. He just tries to get the ball onto his right foot and then make a pass wide.
Mm-hmm. So from Ben Jacobs, Erling Haaland is just the second player in Manchester City's history to score in 10 straight games. It's his 13th appearance for the club, and he already has 20 goals. I'm happy that before we'll play like a league game. I think we have a cup game against them, which would be like a warm-up game. I really want to see. That's when we get to see how we'll be able to play against him. That is if he starts.
I hope Julian Alvarez plays and Haaland doesn't.
Yeah, I hope he starts that one, Ty. That's when we get to know whether we'll be able to deal with them.
He's gonna score. I don't want him to.
So again, if we win this game, it takes us to fourth place. Fourth place with 8 games. Again, 8 games with Arsenal played 8 games too. I think it would be in good position. This is a good result for us, really.
Go on, Broja. Broja!
Wow, Gallagher today. Wow.
Broja should have scored, man.
We can still win the league. We can still win the league, though.
Yeah, mathematically, yes. But do I see that happening? I really don't think so.
Oh, under Potter. Let's wait and see. If we have a game, Man City 23 points. We are 16 points. So a game in hand. If we won 19 points, there will be only 4 points behind Man City. So, I mean, it's not bad.
We are going to win the league. I'm just kidding.
I hope so. Again,
I
there's
told you.
nothing
You
wrong with
remember
believing
when I said,
Okay.
especially the Champions League, maybe we don't know now because if we believe in superstition, then when I said Lampard signed a player when and then they brought in another player and they won the Champions League. So we wait and see.
We
Might
are
happen.
going to win the Champions League at least. We're going to win a trophy this season, I can tell.
Yeah,
I hope so.
we need the transfer. We need the window to open again, and then we get some players again. And
I was
if we can
I
be,
was hoping we'd get Nkunku for January, but I don't know, man. It's
Yeah, I hear what is being said, and perhaps I've been a bit emotional, but the fact is, it's very, very frustrating. Where yes, these players are not all Potter's players, but I think we've established now with modern teams, especially big teams like Chelsea, there's no such thing as a manager's players. You're playing with the club's players, and these are club players, all of them, and every club. Now, the skill of the manager is how he's going to utilize those players. That's why he signed for the job. But it's frustrating when you see the same players. Yes, they're not. They're good enough to finish. This is the problem. They are good enough to finish, but they're not finishing. And Org's got it right. Yeah, maybe they're a bit excited, trying to impress too much. We understand that, and it will take time. We understand that. But the issue is, while time is being taken, we have to keep winning because time waits for no one in the Premier League. And hopefully we win this game. And this is what it's all about, because look at how our rivals are flying at the moment. And we must keep close to them.
Yeah, again, I'm seeing quite a lot of people saying we're going to win the league. Thank you very much, Bobby. There was a time I was asking you a question, but it looks like you were busy doing something else. I don't remember what question it was, actually. Again, we need...
Only Haaland is a monster.
Oh my goodness,
remember when we wanted him at Chelsea? This is why. He's unplayable. Absolutely unplayable.
He's so good. I think Eddie said if he didn't score, then it's unusual. That's the thing. That's how good he is. And he's able to score a variety of goals, not just one type. Again, there's one acrobatic one. Koulibaly on this day. Again, it's something special. Come on, Gallagher! Come on! Come on! That exuberance in question comes into play. Find who was there running on the left-hand side. Find him with that ball, and he will be isolated with the goalkeeper. Man, Koulibaly on this day. See, you see, Gallagher. That I know he can shoot too, but at least get it on target. If not, find the guy on the left-hand side. Oh my goodness!
5-0 Man City.
Who's
4-1
Haaland
Newcastle
again? Don't tell me it's Haaland again. Why are all again being negative to play, win for everything? Yeah, again, we're in to win everything. I hope we win them. I'm not gonna say no if that doesn't happen. Oh man, no, it's not. Stop, coach. Please stop that thing there. Connor, bro. Yeah, again, so much in a hurry to shoot. Again, let's see. Again, they still cried about a TT and wetting ball sack a GP. Again, Coach Chris. I don't know. Yeah, let me see. Let me see what was saying here. Someone must have flipped him off in his in the audience. Okay, maybe again that was a woeful shooting there, but we see what happens.
James, go on, James. 4-1. Miguel Almiron. Good job, James. We should be winning this. We should be winning this game by 5-0. I'm disappointed, man.
Hey, we should actually have 6 goals, but Koulibaly on this day, man, I'm still raving. He's done it brilliantly well. I have to be honest.
Can we get Drogba to come out of retirement?
No, I think we're good. It's just a lot of the attacking players, you could argue, are rusty, and that's why that first half quite a lot of misses there. But
look at that from Jorginho. Look at that. Go on, Broja. Shoot it, Broja. Shoot, Broja, please. No, Broja. No. I want to see Broja score his first ever goal for the club. Come on. Oh, that was an excellent
Yeah,
pass
that
by
was really
Jorginho.
awful from Gallagher. I have to say it again. I'm not gonna lie. He didn't get away with it. I know they will smother him for it. He's had a brilliant game so far, but that shot, the rugby union will be proud of that. But I'm not sure if again he's still young. That's the exuberance you see in him. 10 minutes for Carney. Please bring on Carney Chukwuemeka. 20 million. Maybe he's not fully fit yet, but again, just bring him on. Oh, Newcastle again, 4-1. Wow.
I think that's what we're all
Almiron.
waiting for. We want to see Chukwuemeka play.
Yep, we need to see him. Bring him on.
I want to see.
He think he didn't get away with that. Again, I yelled so hard. It was really that was again a poor shot there.
Have you not seen the pass by Georginho to Kovacic and then Kovacic nearly getting an assist for Broja?
I told you, Ty, I'm like 12 university.
Go on,
late.
Havertz. Havertz, you're doing good. Havertz needs to come off, man. Come off, Havertz.
He looks tired now, right?
Yeah, he looks. Yeah, man.
But really, again, just like the other front three guys, except for that goal, I think they started poorly. All of them three in the front three there. But overall, except for the issues again, which you could argue comes down to lack of them not playing together for a while. Overall, the team's display, again, I'm still going to repeat myself because it's factual. Again, the overall play has been penetrating. It's been decisive. No, vertical passes more than a horizontal passes. And Jorginho today, man, I give him credit. No, here's the thing, Coach Chris. We have the right to say we're disappointed because we should have scored 6 goals. But but we'll take it. A lot of positives. We created too many chances. And again, you can argue the whole thing comes down to, like we talked about, maybe.
Chukwuemeka, finally, Chukwuemeka is coming on and Ziyech.
Are you serious?
Yes, Chukwuemeka is coming on. We've plotted here.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good start. That's how we start. Let him come on. And let's get out of here. Yeah, I don't want us to concede.
Yes, he's coming on. Yes, he's coming on. Yes, he's coming on.
And scores.
Yes.
I hope he gets a goal. I'm getting chills now. I have to be honest with you. I'm really getting chills. Wow, Kepa's confidence.
I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if he scores. I won't be surprised if he scores.
Smiles, yes.
I won't be.
Smiles, yes. You look so pissed. Smiles, yes. For once in your life.
Yeah, except for that miss, I have to say Gallagher has done quite well. He looks more calm. How many minutes into the game for you? 86 plus, right? I'm still in 85.
86-9.
Wow, I'm like 10 years behind, man. Yeah, he doesn't look happy. Probably again, he should be starting
He
games.
looks angry. Did you see when he come on? He flashed his hand.
He did what?
He flashed his hand, like he made a gesture with his hand when he came on, like was frustrated.
Yeah, I think he will get his chance. It's a gradual process, but had he not been ill, Ty, I have to be honest, I think he would have started against Crystal Palace. After the display in that indoor game.
Go on, Chukwuemeka. Oh, what a pass. Lovely start so far, Chukwuemeka. Oh, nutmeg by Kukureya. Oh, I'm loving this.
You can see these players are enjoying themselves, really.
They are really enjoying themselves.
Leicester City are losing 2-1. The first goal scored by Patson Daka, but 2 goals from Bournemouth, Billing in the 88th minute and Christie in the 74th minute. The leading, 4-0 Man City. How many goals by Erling Haaland?
1.
Okay, Haaland just 1. Cancelo for then Mahrez. 4-1 Newcastle. The goals for Newcastle are Mahrez, Murphy, and Almiron.
Too powerful, Ziyech.
Wow, Kepa Arisa Balagan.
What a pass. Great pass. Wonderful
Yeah,
goal.
Chukwuemeka is really different. You see how he hit the ball and oh, I'm just seeing the Thai in Nigeria, we call it Opio. I just saw the you know what I'm talking about. The kukure and nutmeg.
Yeah. In Jamaica, we call it salad.
I think I like that
5-1,
one too.
5-1 Newcastle.
Woo!
Yeah, they're really cooking.
Oh, OG,
So this is
OG, Pinnock. OG,
oh, I don't go.
OG, yeah, Pinnock.
Wow,
like
wow, Koulibaly in this game, man.
Go on,
Seriously.
Chukwuemeka.
3-0 Chelsea.
Go, bro! Yes, bro!
He opens his account.
Bro, get it.
Chelsea, yeah.
Brilliant play. We knew, even Coach Chris said it, the goals would come. What a game so far. I'm loving it.
First goal for the club. Oh, look at his celebration. That is a Chelsea fan celebration. Look at Broja's face.
Yeah.
Ty, I'm still raving about what's his name? Again, Koulibaly's performance today, man, he's
Coach
really
Chris
done well.
Broja's ready at any scores.
Yeah.
Finally scored.
But I feel for Mendy, as much as I like Mendy, I think him taking back that position
no, it's offside.
is going to be really difficult.
It's offside.
Which one is offside?
No, we got nah, man. We got away with murder. That's a goal. That's an offside goal.
Really?
I'll take it, but it's offside. That should be offside.
I haven't seen it. So Ty, you go ahead with the commentary. You're way ahead of me. If I see the goal, I'm not gonna celebrate it again.
That's offside. It's offside. They're checking it. It's offside.
They're still checking it?
Nah, man. He's onside. Never mind. It's onside. Okay. Never mind. It's a goal.
Yeah, the goal stood. Yeah. He opens his account.
Thank God. 3-0.
Okay, kind of your turn. Everybody has opened their account. The new players.
There is 4 minutes of stoppage time.
Why did you not say that?
Exactly. Don't speak too soon. You spoke too soon.
Coach, what are you talking about?
Why are you hurting us, man? Why are you hurting us?
Yeah, Ty, you're really hurting us seriously.
No, man, that's painful.
Yeah, that wasn't off. It wasn't even. But that was the finish, and he created the chance for himself.
You put us in pain saying that for a few minutes. We're so happy for Broja. So happy. It's a big deal for him to score this goal, you know.
What a finish. And it's not about power. The placement is delicious.
Yeah. Yeah.
They checked it for a while, so it's scary. I don't blame Ty. They checked it for a while.
Yeah, well, you know, they'll always look for an excuse to scratch out a Chelsea goal. I'm like, crikey, if Ty is saying it's offside, then it must be offside. That was then suddenly he said, no, it's on. I'm like, that's not like you, mate. We take your word for it. You're one of our chief analysts, Ty.
Yeah. No, so Ty, don't do that to us.
It's because normally when they check it normally ends up being offside. That's what I said.
Yeah, that's good.
That was a pretty nice finish indeed. It wasn't about power, the placement, and I like to see that with finishes. If you're close to the fight again, if you're close to the 6-yard box, no need for power. Placement always does it, honestly. But that was a good, well placed, well taken again. Yeah, it was a delicious finish from Broja.
It'd be so nice if Chukwuemeka.
The game is not over yet. No clean sheet yet. Just wait, please. There's 15 seconds left.
Just stop, Ty. It's just 3 minutes. It probably ended in your end already.
No, it's not over yet. There's still 30 seconds left. I'm talking. Coach is saying clean sheet. I'm saying the game isn't over yet. So don't say clean sheet yet.
Man, I have to be honest. Woo! As much as the attackers get praise, but boy, Koulibaly today, wow. It's been brilliant.
Game over for Newcastle versus Brentford.
Havertz goal, Pulisic goal, Broja goal, clean sheet. Again, what a great day. It is a fine finish. I think the game has ended. Again, it's been a brilliant display overall. Again, let me just start with you, IBZ. Your thoughts, the difference the difference you've sensed, you've learned between how we played under Thomas Tuchel and how we play under Graham Potter?
Yes,
Big up to
boys.
you, brother. First of all, I hope you're well.
Yeah, man. How are you doing, man?
Fine. Thank you so much for finding the time to join.
Yes, man. Big up, Ty, man. Long time, Ty. How you doing?
I'm all right, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, today was
happy days.
It's very progressive. It's just been a progressive start since Potter's come. I think he's taken a lot of pressure off these boys. Told them to play, just play with enjoy your football, man. Enjoy it. The philosophies of his intact, like we're more attacking, you know. It's very, very good to see on the eye how we come away from pressure. It might not look good in the first few, say, first 20 minutes, 30 minutes of the game, but we get in, and when we get the goal, you know, we settle into the game, and that's what we saw today. Mason Mount, Havertz, everyone ran, everyone put in a shift. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Cucurella, everyone ran today. Everyone, you know, and this is it. Good performances, and you get, you know, good results to top it off. So I can't fault anything. Today was brilliant. Another 3-0 win, back-to-back 3-0 wins, back-to-back clean sheets. This is good. This is really, really good.
And
This is
again,
really good.
this is a guy like I suggest, like I think in this position he was just a brilliant overall.
Yeah. Oh, why did I forget that guy? That guy was a bulldog today. Did you see what? There was a little bit when he linked up with Mount, and Mount lost the ball. Then he just came in and run the ball. Then he gave it back to Mount. Then they were doing a little bit. Obviously, I think Mount was just a bit tired to lose the ball. But same way, he was absolutely from the first whistle. He was on goal time, and yeah, he was trying to get balls in. You know, he was trying to do his thing. Brilliant performance. Pulisic as well got the goal. Yo, you cannot fault the boys today, guys. You can't fault the boys today. Very good win.
I know. Again,
especially
the truth remains. If we didn't win this game, there'd be a lot of finger pointing. But again,
this person. But thank God that these people, you know, they shot a lot of people. They shot a lot of our fan bases up that like to point fingers at those people that weren't performing today, or that those that performed today. Sorry, I should say. So a lot of people, I can imagine. What's his name? That Johnny Minerals. He will be today. He's going to be having the last laugh about his beloved Mason Mount, because 2 assists in the game. Also, really good. You know, really good. So a lot of boys shot a lot of people up today, and I'm happy to see Chalobah came in, took in that role. Brilliant clean sheet. Come on, Paul. So yeah, I'm happy, boys. I'm happy.
I am really happy. Again, in terms of, look at this comment from them. Then it says it looked like a chalk and cheese. The way we were playing under the different coaches. That's the truth. Again, we have a more penetrating approach, or more direct approach under Graham Potter. Again, less of the horizontal and you know sideways passes, if you provide backward passes. I'm not saying, that's not me saying Thomas Tuchel is a bad coach. I'm saying before time, actually, when we analyzed the differences between the two managers, we knew we'd get more, again, you could say, yeah, a more penetrating approach, a more direct approach under Graham Potter, and it's working. What a job he's done. I was thinking, actually, with too many changes, I was really concerned with too many changes that we are going to struggle as we've witnessed under. We did witness under under Thomas Tuchel. When he makes too many changes, the team seems to be disjointed. But what a job he's done in such a short time to make too many changes, and we'll see such a complete performance. Yes, again, the misses were there, and that's very common. At least we scored 3 out of those misses. It's still good. Do I think we should have done better in terms of scoring goals? Yes, but again, I take it. Clean sheet, again, 3 beautiful goals. Again, it's from players which we actually didn't expect to score. Let's see, again, I think they are training differently as well. That's for sure. But different managers, different approach to training. that makes a huge difference. Pulisic and Ruben Loftus-Cheek had that boost to their game today. Can we get again a minute for Ruben Loftus-Cheek? He was a beast. He was brilliant today. But you could say this is a bit different from the 2-6's position. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody on the panel. The deployment here is different because in the 2-6's, the traditional 2-6's approach or structure, they usually play more narrow, but he was more to the flanks than he is again. Essentially, it was a brilliant play overall. So again, Andy, let me come to you. Your thoughts on the performance overall today, and how do you see? What are the noticeable differences between how we play on the ground, Potter, and on the Thomas Tuchel?
Yeah, we can see the application is quite different. These players are playing with more freedom, confidence. They're not afraid to pass the ball, and it's more vertical passes and then moving forward rather than the sideways passes and all them backward passes. We didn't see much today, and it's very good. It's good. And then just as you said, after the many changes, I was kind of afraid, thinking, because we didn't actually have the luxury of doing that a lot under Tuchel, and this stems from the confidence the manager is giving these players. I mean, you make all of them fit and let them be ready, rather than being rusty when you call them on and then they cannot really express themselves. And when you keep giving out to players, maybe complaining too much, maybe it was like too much of a complaint, and then wanting the perfection from this set of players, and then when he brings on the ones that are not playing, they don't kind of fit into what he wants, because I think he complains a lot and gives out a lot to them openly, and he criticizes a lot openly. So these are just the things we are noticing now. And then even though the good thing is done, we cannot take it away from him. Tuchel did well for us. But I mean, it's a different direction. I think this manager is going with these players. We can see the approach. We can see the application. We can see what he's trying to do. And I think it's going to be better for us going forward. I mean, two 3-0 back-to-back and clean sheet. I mean, we can't ask for more. Don't forget the game. His very first game in the Champions League should have ended 1-0 as well, only for the mistake from Silva. Would have ended 1-0 as well. So it's looking good for him. It's a good start for him. I mean, Wolves is not an easy team to play. We should not forget that. They're a very good side. So even though their confidence is low for them now, but they're still a very good side. So for us to have a clean sheet and score 3 goals is very good. So we look up next week to see against Milan. Hopefully we get the 3 points and then upward for us.
Yeah, upward indeed. Here's the thing again. One thing you can say, just like his Brighton team, you see that bravado or bravery, if you prefer. They're not, again, afraid to play their games. And like you said, players are playing with more confidence. Even though it's easy, the Thomas Tuchel has that policy of having players, be themselves and be able to apply, themselves however they feel like, at some. But again, you could argue he micromanages. And to me, that's a serious problem. As much as I love him, this is not me slandering him. I still think he micromanages to a concerning degree, if you want to talk about it. And here, Coach Chris says again, a month ago, they looked like they physically were barely able to finish the game. They looked like they physically were barely able actually to be on the pitch, to be frank. But that's not saying Thomas Tuchel is a bad manager or tactician, if you want to say that. Something seemed off. Again, we don't know what that was. Again, maybe he had them under too much mental anxiety. It's a possibility. We don't know, but we get to that. Just quickly, before I bring in IPZ, Bobby, to let me know what he thinks about the game overall, and to him, what's the most noticeable to highlight the differences between how the two managers approach the game. Let's just quickly, Mason Mount with 2 assists. You could say a well-deserved man of the match, award. 8.8 rating, minutes played 72. He was actually taking off assist to assist, total shots, 3 shots. Again, accurate passes, 87%. That's not bad. 33 of 38. Chances created, 5 chances. That's huge. Expected goals, 0.11. Expected assists, 0.36. And in that aspect, he did well. Forget about the fantasy points. If anybody needs it, you have it on the screen there. Shot accuracy. That one is poor. Again, I think that will come with time. He will regain. Again, touches 52, successful dribbles 50%, 1 out of 2. That's not bad at all. Passes into the final third, 4. Accurate crosses 3 out of 4, 75%. Accurate long balls, 1 out of 3, 33%. That one you can say poor, but his overall, the assist is good. Ground duels 1 out of 3. Aerial duels 1 out of 100%. So that's not overall. Again, I think he's regained his form. He just needs the icing on the cakes, which is to finish well. And again, we haven't seen his shots of late has been poor, but that's the least of my concern. By the way, Bobby, your thoughts again on how the two managers differ in approach, and again, what are the notable, you can say, noticeable improvements that you value the most in how on the ground Potter?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I have to say I'm not getting carried away. There are some tweaks to Potter. Yes, we are a bit more offensive, but there's still a way to go. You know, the transfer market beckons. We can see why. In terms of our squad depth, yes, we need to give players time to settle down and not be too anxious. But the amount of goals we miss is unacceptable. It's still unacceptable. Yes, what has saved Pulisic from a lifetime on the bench is that he's actually managed to get a goal, but he hasn't still exonerated himself from not being rotated. Havertz, well, you know, get to play him in the right position. Well, it's debatable. But look, we can do nothing other than be happy that we've won. We got Broja having his first goal, which is fantastic. A couple of goals from Havertz and Pulisic, which is also fantastic. And a couple of assists from Mason Mount. Look, we are a good team. In fact, we're more than a good team. With the right manager, we can still, you know, we can still rip up trees. But we need that squad depth. You know, it's very important that Silva didn't play today, completely not around, not on the bench or anything. I think that's a good thing. And it's testimony to the others like Koulibaly and Chalobah that they did so well at the back. Aspi quite clearly is really past it. But, you know, he's there, he's a body. I maintain my concern as to why we have Zakaria at all if he cannot even make it to the bench. The only thing I would think that is acceptable with that is that he's injured. If he's not, then, you know, you've got to wonder what the hell's he doing at Chelsea? Because we may as well just get someone from the academy if we're going to have a complete dead wood like that. So apart from that, we're still watching. It's fantastic. We got 3 points. It's important. But I don't think we should feel too much like heroes. We met a Wolves side that has sacked their manager. A little bit disjointed, a little bit demoralized, and we should have actually got a hatful today. We should have got about 6 or 7 today if we had been the ruthless side we need to be. But 3-0's good. We've got 3 points. We've got a clean sheet. We've got the San Siro, which is going to be a huge, huge test. We're capable. We are capable. But, you know, all this sort of clumsy performances, missing chances, excuses for this player and that player. We need to start to get into an era where that's no longer even a discussion. But, you know, well done to the lads. Really happy for Broja. I hope this is just the start. I didn't watch all the game. I'm up and down. I heard Gallagher played well. He must have done. He's played the full 90 minutes. I'm really happy for him.
He did. And if you want, we can look at his statistics. 8.2 overall rating. He was brilliant, except for that awful shot that he could argue the rugby union would be proud of, but not in football. But go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, these are things, you know, Gallagher he's still quite a young guy. This is his first sort of outing with the club proper. And I think he can only get better. Look, it's a good sign. 4th game in. We've done the right thing. It's just our finishing is still a bit of an issue. We've got to get that right. We can't go to the San Siro and be missing these sort of chances because I'm quite weary of AC Milan. First 20 minutes at Chelsea, they showed us what they can do, not to mention at the San Siro. So we've got to be on our game when we get there.
Yeah, we have to. Again, here's the thing. I think for me, again, a lot of positives than negatives in the sense that at least we got at the end of the balls. we create more clear-cut chances than we've done for a while. I think the finishing will follow suit. Again, we've seen teams like Manchester City and Liverpool being in such similar situations before under a new manager. So I think we're starting to see differences from, first of all, the one point, first of all, is this. We've been able to progress the ball more often than usual than we did under Thomas Tuchel, more vertical passes than the horizontal stuff backwards and all that, taking the safer options. Plus, again, the third one, which I've said already, where at least the players got at the end of the chances created, let alone they didn't finish it. I think with time, I think you could say the near perfection will happen because it will never be perfect. I'm happy. Again, we won. I usually check the previous 2 games we played against Wolves, or 3 games actually. We haven't done this well. They've actually outsmarted us. They've, again, more tempo from their end to our end. So I'm happy with the result. Let me catch up with the chat, and then I'll go to Ty to let me know what he thinks about the game overall and how he thinks the 2 managers differ. But again, the signs are there. For me, if you ask me, I'd say there's one more test I'd see Potter overcome to say, okay, yeah, things are well now, which is to play against teams that really defend deep. That's the only test that's left. But from what I've seen from his Brighton teams, they even against those teams that defend that deep, they still do play very well. Again, you see bravery from his teams. They stick to the way they prefer to play, no matter how the oppositions play. But that's, by the way, again, could be, again, this I think concurring to downloaded the app. Yes, please. Again, it's only fair that I give them credit. The app that I'm using is called FOTMob. Maybe I need to refresh this page. You can get it on Android devices. You can also get it on Apple devices, Huawei devices. Very intuitive. Again, it's only fair that I give them credit because I'm not paying for it. I just happen to have the desktop version. You can see you can get it on Apple, Android, and Huawei. Believe me, you will enjoy it. Very intuitive. It shows, again, it updates you as events happen during a game, in-depth analysis and all that, as you can see. So go download the FOTMod app. Here's how it's spelled. You will enjoy it. Believe me, you will not regret it. So thanks to them, again, I reached out to them. I didn't get a response, but because I have the desktop version, I can use it. And at the same time, give them credit so that more people can download their app. Before I come to you, Ty, let me just quickly catch up here. Again, the At The Time podcast, a big up. Nice to see you here, brother. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for finding the time to join. Again, if you haven't, please take a second to like the video. We have just 16 likes. We can do better than that. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Again, this is the sister channel to Chelsea Perspective. If you haven't subscribed and liked the video very long time ago, the At The Time podcast he says again, back-to-back 3-0. How long has it been happening? Very long time ago, indeed. And to my friend Sophia, Football Talks, big up, coach. Again, a big up to you too. Great win for Chelsea, looking good. Yeah, again, I hope you're doing well. And if you haven't, please go check out Sophia's Football Talk YouTube channel. Always daily content from her, and she understands football very well. Please do that. Again, always open for collaborations too. Please reach out to her and make sure to subscribe to her channel. The only complaint you could have is the misses. That's that. Again, but I know that will improve. At least we've seen improvement in the sense that people did get at the end of those crosses again, and let alone the only issue is that they didn't finish it. But I know that will come with time. So yeah, I'm happy. But the end of the day, we scored 3 goals. We kept a clean sheet, and you will take that on any Saturday. Yeah, again, that trumps everything. The winner trumps everything. Great stream today. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Again, thanks, fam. Thank you so much. Much love to you again. And I hope to get onto your channel. Again, if you need me any day for any game of the week, or especially any game against Chelsea, and I appreciate you honoring my call to be on Soccer Perspective again when it was newly launched. Again, if you haven't, like the stream and also do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Ty, coming to you. Your thoughts on the game overall. Again, I was going to look at Gallagher's. Who was it that I was going to look at this performance today? Gallagher. Let's do that before I come to you. I want to get your thoughts on the overall performance and how you think, again, that this particular Chelsea team differs. How the managers' approach differ from that of Thomas Tuchel. Just quickly, I will come to you in a bit. Let's see how well Gallagher did to do. Did today. Fourth mob rating 8.2, minutes played 86, total shots 2 shots, accurate passes 41 over 48, 85. That's not bad at all. That's actually excellent. Chances created 3 chances, expected goals 0.14, expected assists 0.41. Forget about the fantasy point. The touches 72. Shot accuracy, 2 shots 0. Yeah, again, that remember, especially the one that the rugby, would be proud for about a successful dribble 0 over 1. Okay, accurate crosses 3 of 7. That's not bad, but it could do better than that. Tackles 1 4 out of 5, 80%. We knew actually he did. Again, he's good at tackling. Clearances 2. Headed clearances 2. Wow. Interceptions 2. Recoveries 10. That's not a poor performance from him. But Ty, over to you. Your thoughts on the overall performance from the team and how you think, again, the approach differs from that of Thomas Tuchel's approach. That's not saying Thomas Tuchel is a bad manager, but to me, I feel like, again, we will, again, do better on the ground, Potter, no matter the team we play. Ty, go ahead, your thoughts.
I'm going to say something that I hope people listen before they attack me. Graham Potter is not a world-class manager. And this is why I say it's not world-class. A world-class manager, based on football standard, is somebody who, when they have their system, when they have their tactics, they stick to it, they don't change it. Graham Potter is not like that. He's somebody that looks at the score.
So to you, because it's not like that, that means he's not a world-class manager. But go ahead, Ty. I understand that.
Let me finish, and you'll get.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
The reason why I say that he's not a world-class manager is because all world-class managers are stuck in their ways. They don't change for anybody. The players have to change for them. With Graham Potter, and probably because he has the degree in psychology and, having that man management as well. He is somebody that, he will look at the squad, he'll look at their weaknesses, try to help them, and try to expose more of their strengths and their weaknesses. He's not a world-class manager because he's adaptable. And a lot of world-class managers are not somebody who's going to change what is winning for them to suit one player. And that is why, even with Potter, who is able to use a striker, but still opts to use a system where there's a lot of fluidity without one, it just sets him far away from the rest in terms of being world class. I simply think that he's an excellent manager. That he's growing, and we made the right investment. Giving him a long-term contract, and he can do something with Chelsea. But I don't think he's world class because world class managers would not have done what he did. He's come in, inherited a squad similar to what Tuchel did, but he's actually showing from the get-go, with minimal and more training sessions than Tuchel had, that he can actually do something with these players that, some people don't favor or something like that. But I just don't think that I'm going to call him world class because world class managers wouldn't do what he did. But for me, the game was excellent. I mean, we didn't score a lot of goals, but
so for you, the difference between his approach and Thomas Tuchel's approach, or maybe let me say specifically the way we play on him and how we play on the what's his name, Thomas Tuchel.
Well, simply for one, there's more fluidity, there's more connectivity. With Tuchel, it's about having 1 or 2 touches and then laying it off. With Potter, it's about you taking the time to make your next decision. You don't rush things and try to move the ball as quick off your feet as possible, because when you do that, you're gonna make mistakes. So with the Potter way, you have more time. So you say, okay, all right. So I have Cohesion running there, and I also have Pulisic. Which one is safer to do? With Potter's system and the approach that he sets the players in, it's about you finding the best passing lane, and not just being robotic or being like a video game where the easiest pass is this, I'm gonna do it. He challenges these players to try out of their element, get out of their comfort zone, and try to express themselves. With Tuchel was more about the systematic and trying to do things a certain way and following the system. They looked too robotic for me, and that's not criticism to Tuchel because his system worked for us in the past. But when he consistently do that, players will become tired of it, and that's eventually what happened. But with Potter allows players to express themselves, and that's what he's known for. Swansea, Ostensons, Brighton, and at Chelsea, he's making a name for himself already. So there's a lot of promising things, but there's a lot of contrast, especially with the fact that Potter doesn't have any issues with having a striker up top. He gets them to work, which is why I'm not surprised that Lukaku's name is being thrown back into the mix, because, I mean, he's able to utilize much players, and he has that strength. So he reminds me of those old-fashioned coaches like your Ancelottis who are able to adjust to whatever circumstance they're in and get the best out of them. So he has that attitude that I like, but I don't call him world-class because world-class managers are always similar. They're always about having their system, and the players have to suit their system.
Here's then, Ty. Go ahead. Okay, finish before I come in. No, go ahead, brother. Finish before I come in.
Yeah. So because of that, that is why you have world-class managers, and then you have managers like Ancelotti that are different. I wouldn't call Ancelotti world-class because I think he's higher than that. And Potter still has a way to go, but I think he will get past the world-class category, because world-class managers, like I said, always have the same thing about doing this, and if it's not my way, it's no other way. So they're stubborn. He's not stubborn. He's adjustable. So that's why I'm saying he's not world-class. It's not a disrespect to say that, he's not good enough. I'm just saying that world-class managers have something in common. That's they're stubborn and they're not willing to change even when something needs to be changed. He's not afraid to change. He's a risk taker, and his risk normally pays off. So that's what I'm saying.
Here's the thing I want to say to you, Ty, quickly. Again, as much as I understand, I understand your argument, but here's the thing. I'd say, again, versatility is actually a good thing. I think you could say the best managers in the world are unpredictable in terms of what you again they're able to. They're versatile enough to switch up things, and things will still be flowing. I think he has that in him. I think I'd rather argue he hasn't proven himself well enough to be again put in that category. I can agree with that, but again, respectfully, as much as I love you, bro, I disagree that it all comes down to him not having an identity. Maybe correct me if I'm misquoting you, but I honestly and respectfully, I disagree with you in that aspect. Do I think he's a world-class manager right now? No. Do I think he's capable of reaching that? Yes, because he's even before he became Chelsea manager. Whenever we talk about him here, you usually hear me go, "My manager," because I love the way how well drilled his Brighton team again were under him. How the Brighton how well drilled Brighton were under him. But that's, by the way, I get your argument. He's not, but I wouldn't go by that argument. Again, him not having a specific identity. Correct me if that's not what you're referring to, so I don't want to misquote you. Let me catch up with the chat, and I want to get the coach's thoughts on that argument you just made. To me, again, I'm going to repeat myself again. The most noticeable thing, again, the difference between how we play under him and how we played under Thomas Tuchel, and that's not me saying Thomas Tuchel is a bad manager. Something was definitely off then that he was pushing. Probably, I'm not sure if that's the case. So have the whole team changed for new players to come in to help him. Apply his approach. I think we're more penetrating, we're more decisive, we're more attacking. You could say less of we controlled the game. We had more possession, but with more purpose. Under Thomas Tuchel, you could argue like Mikael had argued here before. I think he tends to defend with the ball, which is good. A lot of managers do that. He's a defensive manager, but not in the sense of packing the balls. He defends by being cautious with the way we progress the ball. That's how I see it. But I get your argument, Ty. Let me see what else we have here. Again, Chelsea don't need a Sterling. That's a lie. I think we need them. It's just a bit tired, maybe. Potter is world class, and I disagree with that. He's not yet. He has to. Again, he hasn't done what lead warrant us qualifying him as a world class manager. He's not got the experience in the game to be called, to be so-called world class manager. But he's a good manager overall. He's done well enough again with least equipped teams, or you could say teams that also have so much talent at Chelsea. And he's again so far Chelsea, he's shown that he's capable of doing wonders with team. For instance, today that we created a lot of chances. The players got at the end of the chances, just not putting them away. The usual issue, but I believe with time we're improving that aspect. That's fair. What class might be too soon to say, which is Ty's argument, but maybe from a less agreeable perspective, maybe, but a great manager indeed. Yeah, he's a good manager. Again, I don't know why Tuchel went him. Again, let's say again, utterly ridiculous. Again, have you ever considered maybe versatility is what will set him apart? I agree with that aspect again, but I get Ty's point. Literally won three games of being here 1 month. Let's talk about why he's not. No, you shouldn't say he's a world-class manager right now. Is he a good manager? Yes. You have to achieve certain things. You have to reach certain heights to be put in that category. I hope you understand that. There's no argument that will make me think he's a world-class manager at this point. Is he a good manager? Yes. Again, he still has something to prove. That's the point. Yep, to earn the label world-class. That level is thrown around everywhere to anyone who has a good game. Again, we should know by the end of the season if Potter is a world-class manager. Again, you have to achieve certain things. Again, you have to beat certain people in the game also, maybe that warrant you to be put in that category. Can we just get behind it? Yeah, we're getting behind the team, but this is a show and we have to talk about those things. I hope you understand that, Coach Chris. We're not saying he's a bad manager. If you understand Ty's point, Ty is not by any means necessary.
Can I take up what I said, because people misunderstand?
Yeah, go ahead, Ty. Let me just catch up. Just a few more comments here. Since you have to earn being called world class manager, can world class be removed? Because to me, it seems it's just a Mourinho is not. No, sometimes you lose it, but no taking away what you've achieved. You can't erase the records. That's the standard. But I get your argument, and that's really funny. Ty, go ahead, clarify yourself. I want to bring in Coach to let us know, weigh in on that world class manager argument. Go ahead, Ty.
I would like to table that statement because people completely misunderstood what I said. So I don't think it's pointless because I don't understand. Maybe it's the way I explained it, but people completely misunderstood what I was saying. I'm saying that when you think about world-class managers like Pep Guardiola, Klopp, players like that, not players, managers like that who are considered world-class, all of them have something in similar. Pep Guardiola sticks with a 4-3-3. That's his formation. That is what he's stuck with. And I'm pretty sure that there was time before that when he used other formations. But from the moment he was at Bayern Munich coming down, it's always been 4-3-3. Klopp, 4-3-3. All of them have a formation that they stick with. And even when it's failing them, they still stick with it. They're stubborn. So what I'm saying is that, yes, Potter has a lot to prove. He's still young in terms of being a manager. He's still inexperienced at the same level because he's not really achieved much to really consider that. What I'm saying is that he is not he doesn't have the trace of somebody who is world class, quote unquote, based on football standards, because he's not somebody that sticks with one formation. Because he's been at different clubs, and it's not a case where he's stuck with this formation and he's stuck with that formation. He adjusts to what he has. And I mean, at Chelsea, he has not really had a say which players have come in because he joined after. So what I'm trying to say is that as world-class managers, they all have something in common, and that trait is that they're stubborn. They're not willing to change when change needs to happen, and probably that is why Tuchel, probably had issues because he was stubborn as well. So the point I'm making is that unlike a situation where Potter comes in and he doesn't share the whole narrative of I've been this manager at this club and it's worked for me, I'm going to stick with it. He looks at what the weaknesses are, he looks at the strengths, and then he tries to get the best situation out of those players. So what I'm trying to say is that the traits that he has is not like somebody that will eventually have the stubborn trait, because he understands that each player are different and you cannot come with the same thing that he had at another club and expect certain other players to do it. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying he's not good enough. I'm not saying that he can never be world class. I'm saying that based on the traits that world class managers have, and those words are in quotations, he doesn't have those traits. And I'm not saying that he can become somebody that sticks with one formation, but it doesn't have a system where I'm going to stick with this and that's it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Your point is clear, Ty. On the TT, we lost to Dynamo Kiev. Report lost to Dynamo Kiev. Again, Coach Chris understood, but when Mount doesn't earn world-class manager title yet, that's just the truth. TT lost it at the end of his time. Potter looks great for Chelsea. The fans should back him, but we cannot overhype. It's as simple as I think we're all saying the same thing here. And Broskit says, I just told you, still mad, cried. Again, here's the thing. Let me say this, as much as most people wouldn't want to hear it, Ty was one of the first people that came out and said Thomas Tuchel was going to lose his job. Yep, and he read it. He knew. I think Coach Chris said that too. Ty was one of those on Twitter, and he got lots of hate for it. But he was as factual as possible, giving reasons why he thinks that will happen, and it happened. Even I think I wasn't happy that he was saying that then. Even though I was able to see beyond his comments and realize, it looks like it's coming. It's going to be the end for Thomas Tuchel. We're not Arsenal fans are claiming they have won the league, and it's not even 10 games into the game. Again, we're all saying that it's the same thing. And again, I agree with you here. But if you want to see somebody who's really still crying about Tuchel's firing, you need to go see my brother and friend Helgi. I'm sure you're well acquainted with everything Helgi is still saying. He hasn't given up yet. I have moved on from Thomas Tuchel a long while ago, and I recognize we play differently under Potter, and I honestly do prefer how we play under Potter to how we play under Thomas Tuchel. But if you still give me the two managers, maybe because I'm emotionally attached to Tuchel, I'd still take Tuchel. But that's, by the way, I am worried about San Siro. It's going to be difficult, but I think we're well equipped to do well there. We have good enough squad, and Potter has shown again whatever team he selects, I'll be happy with it. I was surprised today. I was thinking maybe we'd see a disjointed performance from the team, but boy, did they surprise me. They did. From every, again, in all departments on the pitch. Again, if you haven't, take a second to like the stream and also do subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, we've gained, I think, nearly 11 subscribers today. Again, help us grow this particular channel. This channel is a sister channel to Chelsea Perspective, where we specifically talk about Chelsea and Chelsea only. But here we talk about all other clubs, but we're still looking for more panelists that are experts with all the clubs, so that we can cover again, all other clubs, all football, World Cup competitions, African competition, Asia, and North America, all those things. Again, we're looking for panelists, experts panelists to help us cover those. I am worried too, because our fans were awfully quiet in the home game. We should do better away. San Siro is a different atmosphere altogether. See, Alba want to go to PSG. Again, I'm not going to pay attention to that really, but I've seen that rumors. Good managers.
Arsenal fan that wrote that article.
It was an Arsenal fan that wrote the article. So you see, probably because they don't want him to stay at Chelsea. Good managers always got again a curveball to throw at you. That's the thing. Yeah. Again, never Arsenal cannot win the league. We beat them again. It's still early in the league. Are they doing well? They're doing well. Even I think. At one point, again, you can say, this is not me. I'm being factual here. I think they still even struggle to make it into top 4, but it's very possible given how well they started. Let's see here. Can we rate the players? Got some good rating to give out, and it was pretty obvious TT was going to get sacked. He was looking rattled for sure. Yep, Ty was one of those, and you also did talk about that.
Even before I tweeted that, remember on a stream, I kept saying that I'm worried because of the pattern, and I made mention of the PSG sacking. I know everything started to go. You used to start attacking the journalists who are asking questions, and I understand they'll ask stupid questions, so he gets frustrated. But the action, throwing the players on the bus and criticizing them publicly, not being discreet with his criticism, despite them deserving some critique. There was a lot of patterns that could have led to him losing the dressing room and things like that. And even before I tweeted that and people got angry at me, I remember saying it on one of your streams on Chelsea Perspective, and Green Turf came in and said that he can't disagree with because he's seen it happen at PSG. And that's why I made a reference, because I know that, I followed Tuchel at PSG and before that, so I saw the pattern of how he got sacked. But I mean, at the end of the day, if Koulibaly came on and said it wasn't because of results, then I don't know why these results are coming back up, because Koulibaly literally said that he thought him and Tuchel were going in two different directions, and what he wanted for the club was Tuchel was not being cooperative with him. So I mean, it's not about results; it was about them, not really having connectivity in terms of plans.
Yeah, they wanted Todd Bowley clearly, and the clearly consortium, they wanted to streamline everything, and they seem every time they try to incorporate Tuchel into that, they hit a stumbling block, and they didn't like that. It's about communication, not really a result based. But again, a result also, you can say, added to that, no matter how you see it. Had the team been winning games and winning convincingly, I think they just look away and say, okay, they're doing well after all. The San Siro is going to be a hostile. Glad to see no injuries today. Going without the strongest 11. I must say, Georginho, he was brilliant today. And again, it has been a very enjoyable day on both streams. I must drop out now. Talk tomorrow, Kuchila. Yes, tomorrow we'll do the rating. And thank you for finding the time to join the captain of the house. I appreciate that, Coach Chris. But what is the strongest 11? We don't know yet. Although, on Chelsea's perspective, we've done some exercise where we try, to predict his strongest 11. We don't know yet. We don't have enough to work with in terms of predicting what Graham Potter would do. Nobody expected Gallagher to start. Nobody expected Aspilicueta to start, really. And he's stuck with Kepa Arrizabalaga, which shows he trusts him. And his comment shows it's a bad form. He doesn't care. He doesn't want to put out the number one level or can label any of the two goalkeepers number one. So again, we need more game to be able to predict, to come close to predicting his lineup selection accurately. And it's going to be even more difficult at this point that we have too many games. There will be too many rotations. So it's never going to be easy. So just quickly, Eddie I was going to go to him in a bit. I want to look at Gallagher's performance overall. Let's see what Gallagher did here. I think we've looked at Gallagher. I wanted to look at Koulibaly. And Jorginho too, Ty, when you say it would be good to look at Jorginho's performance overall in this game. Koulibaly minutes played, 90 minutes, 8.2 rating from FOTMob. Again, if you haven't, go download the FOTMob app. Again, it's only fair that I give them credit for the brilliant app, what they've done with the app. Download it, it's free. Again, you get you can see time. You can say on time alerts, red cards, yellow cards, goals, events. Again, a minute by minute events analysis. You see it there. You see statistics live. Again, please go download it. You can download it on Huawei products, on Android products and Apple products. Here's how it's spelled here. Again, I just can't. Whenever I do that, I'll show you the name correctly, but it's called FOTMob. I think I'll put a link to their website so you can download it. So let's look at Koulibaly's performance today. Ty and I was raving about his performance, and boy, he deserves it. 90 minutes played, total shots, 1 shot. Again, chances created, 1 from deep. Again, accurate passes, 89%, 67 of 76. That is not bad at all. Again, touches 8 to 9. Shot accuracy, again, 0%. That's 4. Passes into the final third, 5 from deep. That shows you how vertical, again, we've been and how, again, direct we've been in this game. Defense 4, 5. The tackles 1, 80%. Clearances 4. Headed clearances 1. Interceptions 1. Recoveries 8. Ground duels 1. 5 out of 5. 100%. That's delicious to see. Aerial duels 1. 4 out of 5. So Ty, you must have had my argument on Koulibaly. Then I'm not sure the issue has been him adapting to the Premier League, and I think that's not really the case. It's just lack of proper communication between him and the back line that he's played with. Which again, Ty, your thoughts, and if you want to talk about his performance today, again, go ahead.
Honestly, Jorginho,
Koulibaly.
Yeah, Koulibaly led the line. And he put a point that I kept trying to bring across, that when you have Koulibaly and Silva at the club, it's going to have to be one or the other, unfortunately, because Koulibaly's best position is in the center, and he led the line beautifully. I mean, obviously, we did mention in the the lineup reaction that a player like Ampadu would have been good to lead the line, but Koulibaly did enough, and it's not surprising because I mean, at Napoli, he's always been that central player, and having that partner beside him, or if in a case where they sometimes do use a back three, for coverage and everything, he seems to be that central player. So he did quite well, and he proves that even if you don't have Silva playing, that maybe you could have somebody who can be as clinical as making those off the line clearances, making interceptions, winning the ball, and actually creating from the defense and making those overlapping passes. So his performance was excellent, and the stats are in his favor to prove that he's a player that has the experience. He's 30 plus, so he's on the older side, and he brings that experience to the club. So we can only hope that these performances continue from him. But I was impressed with it, and I was impressed with the entire defense. Shotterball did his thing as well, did quite well. He was advanced a bit. He created some chances as well. Was unlucky to not get an assist, but I think Koulibaly was excellent, and he showed why we signed him and why we were so desperate to bring him in. He's more than a Rudiger replacement. He's a Silva coverage, and he's also a Rudiger replacement and somebody that can fill that slot, quite well if given the chance, and if he gets the opportunity to adapt. Because I think adaptation was probably one of the reasons why he wasn't as clinical in terms of being that good defender why we signed him. But I think slowly he's getting used to it, and eventually in time he'll improve.
Yeah, overall for me, I think he's a better player than Rudiger is. Again, this is not me. Most Chelsea fans, it's easy to just pick him over Rudiger because he's now with us, and we've lost Rudiger. Most people aren't happy with that, and are not happy with Rudiger. Just before I go to Coach Chris, before I go to AD, Coach Chris says, "I don't know the solution for us to play better." Comments, yeah, that wasn't a good comment from him. Again, such a baby comment, and to come from the man in charge, such a terrible, awful look for him. Again, it's a lot of stuff. I think he snapped, probably you could say that. True, and people still want to keep him at again. But again, like Ty again, and Coach Chris did say then they saw it coming. AD for love, your thoughts on the Koulibaly performance, or if you have any particular player you want to talk about, I can look at that particular player's statistics, and then you can go ahead and talk about him.
Yeah, I said it before. I said Koulibaly today, maybe because he was playing centrally, is the best performance I've ever seen him playing, and it's the first time I've seen him playing in the middle, and he's done very, very well. I think Koulibaly was very good today, done very well. I think, looking forward, I think playing that central will be, I think we have someone to cover up for Silva when it's not available. So it's good. It was a good performance, solid performance from him. And then, keeping clean sheet, gives the players more confidence, And but looking at it, what Bobby said is not, shouldn't be carried away, but we have every cause to be happy with what we've seen. There's a progress. The direction we're going, we should be happy with the performance, because I looked at it, if there's any consolation for us as fans, if we want to benchmark Man City being the outstanding team so far, if I checked their stats, they had 21 shots. They had 21 shots on target. They had 21 shots in total, 10 on target, and about 9 off target. Chelsea today, we had 20 shots on target, 20 shots in total. We had 8 on target, and I think about 7 or so off target, and we scored 3 goals. They scored 4 goals. So it's not too bad for us going forward, based on what we see.
The return overall is pretty much the same.
Yeah, pretty much the same. The return overall is pretty much the same. So if we want to use that, it's that kind of consolation for us that at least we are trying shots on target. So if we had in a game like today, and they were playing Southampton, we were playing Wolves. So if we look at the balance of it, we did very well today. 20 shots on target 20 shots in total for us, 21 for them. They scored 4 goals and we scored 3 goals. So we should all be happy about the progress we're making, but we shouldn't be carried away. He's only a few games into his reign, but he's done well so far. I'm pleased with what I'm saying, to be honest. And then if you look at, I was looking at AC Milan. They have Theo Hernandez back. They have few players back, but we know it's going to be tough. But I think we should be able, with the confidence going now, we should be able, because if you look at Tuchel signed Chalk, he couldn't give him his debut. This man has given him his debut, because why? We were 3-0 up. It was comfortable for the lad to come on. But under Tuchel, I'm not trying to bring down Tuchel in any shape or form, but what I'm saying is that he wasn't too comfortable with under Tuchel. We were struggling, 2-1 win, 1-0 win over Everton, 2-1 over Leicester. Those are not games that you bring on these young lads. But today, comfortable 3-0, controlling the game. This chance to bring on these lads, and it's good for these guys to have. I mean, look at Gallagher today playing very well. This is the best I've seen him play on the Chelsea. Apart from the other game he scored against Crystal Palace coming on, he's doing very well. I mean, this manager will get the best out of these players, and that is what he has done from the previous club that he's been. So we know. Look at the goalkeeper. I was reading somewhere about the goalkeeper from Brighton. He's dislodged De Gea. So you can see he has a penchant for bringing on good players, for getting the best out of players. So we hope, and fingers crossed, he's going to get the best out of our players as well, and then it's going to be good for us.
Yeah. Let's look at the numbers. Let's look at Jorginho's numbers, and then finally, I think I really want us to look at Christian Pulisic numbers. Again, some would say I'm biased because I'm American. No, but I have to look at his numbers. I think he did well. Forget the misses. Yeah. Here again for Jorginho, he played 90 minutes, 2 shots, and that shot was good actually. He was unlucky. Accurate passes 54, 58, 93%. Ooh, he's really done quite well. Again, let me see again. And here we have expected goals 0.2, expected goals on target. Goes on target 0.15, expected assists 0.02. That's down further. But again, shot accuracy, that shot, I remember your shout when he got that chance. I think he did quite well. That wasn't easy, really. I really appreciate his performance today. You were actually comparing to Fabregas, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Ty. Touches 76, successful dribbles 1/1. Again, passes into the final third. 6 passes. So that's more than usual for Georginho. Ty, correct me if I'm wrong, right? So he's become more, should I say more objective, or his plays has become more penetrating. Accurate long balls, 1/1, 100% dispossessed one time. It's overall, it's again, interceptions 1, recoveries 12, dribbles pass twice, 7-11, 64% of ground duels won. Was fouled 2 times, fouls. Again, that's why I'm saying, again, even if the club, even if we're looking to move beyond Jorginho, I think we should find a way to accommodate him in the team because he looked a different player today. And we actually didn't suffer defensively, which is usually the case against whenever we play against Wolves. So maybe Potter has found a way to accommodate Jorginho, and we see less of his deficiencies. So, AD, your thoughts on Jorginho's performance today before I go to Matt?
Yeah, Jorginho did very well. If the team plays well, every individual will definitely have a good game. So it was comfortable for them. So we could see that, and they didn't press. Jorginho's problem is only when we play against him that pressing, don't allow him to have time on the ball. But today, Wolves didn't do that. They didn't press him, so he had the time on the ball. He could do what he loved to do. So that's the only thing. It's not as if Jorginho is not a good player, but when we have teams pressing down on him, don't allow him to play. That's where he's always having problems. But today he was very good because it was a good performance all round. You can't just take performances out of. Under Tuchel again, as I bring it back again, most of us fans were becoming disillusioned with all these players. We're not happy with what we're seeing. So, but this manager now is trying to get the best out of them. It's only about 5 games into his run of 4 or 5 games. So we keep seeing improvement to come. So Jorginho did very well today, just as all the other players. Virtually every other player did very, very well today as well. So
yeah, again, before I go to Matt, again, if you haven't, please take a second to like the video and also do subscribe to the channel. Matt, let me start you with this question. The team's overall performance and your honest assessment of how we played under Thomas Tuchel, and what you think are the differences between how we play now and how we played under Thomas Tuchel. I'm just saying, Fikayo Tomori just scored a goal for AC Milan. AC Milan 1, Juventus 0. Again, I like it. I like that to happen. Although I wanted him to falter at the bridge. Again, a good goal from him anyway. Your thoughts, Matt?
Yeah, I think our performance is, as I think a lot of people say, it's much quicker. We play much quicker football. It's more opportunities, more chances. I don't think the structure has changed as much. I think it's more the chances that we bring the ball from the midfield to the attack is a bit more fluid. We have some great rotational players today. We saw Chalobah come in, do a fantastic job. Gallagher came in, even Pulisic came in and scored a goal. Like, we're having some great times having some rotational players, and I've been saying for months or years now. It's actually been a year since I've said that Kepa Arrizabalaga is our number one keeper. And today he's came in and he's proved it once again. Like, he's absolutely outstanding, coach. He's outstanding. This is a player who people disregard.
But he nearly gave Ty heart attack though.
Who? Kepa?
You remember what I once? You know what I'm talking about exactly. That's a sweeper keeping behavior. When he came out, he didn't even try to put it out. He collected it calmly, and Ty nearly fainted. But go ahead, man.
Coach, I'll be honest, Coach. I wasn't even nervous. I was like, this is stock standard, mate. Like, Kepa. I've said it. Kepa is he/him. He is the man. He is him. This guy is our number one keeper, and they gave him an 8.2 rating. Fantastic rating. I think he's got that confidence, and this is what you can't beat. I've been saying this for months. I said, you drop Mendy, you start Kepa, you're gonna get that confidence. You're gonna get that player who wants to fight for a position. You want to get that player who's determined to fight. There's this word that I'm not going to name the guy because the guy's been, but he says this word, indefatigability. Indefatigability means determination, and that's what Kepa has. He has the indefatigability to fight for a number one position, and he's been doing that week in, week out. I would not even consider
it's easy for him.
starting Mendy. Easy what?
It's kind of easy because he already has the number one shirt, so he has one step there.
He's there. He's already there. So now all we just got to do, and I've said like I don't see Mendy touching this pitch. I see Mendy being a great second keeper, and that's what we need. I've always said healthy competition is best competition. You give Kepa the first spot. Mendy
and the argument was then is that you don't change goalkeepers.
Yeah, the argument was, you don't change goalkeepers. As I'm going to call a guy, Andrew always said, you can't change goalkeepers. Well, yes, you can when you don't have a set world class goalkeeper. You got to figure out who your number one keeper is, and we haven't even found out who our number one keeper is, but we're close to finding out now. And I've already said I've predicted it a year ago that I said Kepa will overtake Mendy and be a number one starting keeper, and I'm going to stand by that. And I think coming by the end of the year, we'll consistently see Kepa in goals and Mendy being our FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and then I think we'll start next August. And Selena and Kepa may be our 1 and 2 because Kepa, remember, is only 28. And you can't teach someone who, like Mendy, who's 30. And I've always said Mendy has natural talent, and I don't think you can teach him how to kick a ball. He's 30 years old and the guy can't kick a ball still. You see Kepa coming out, and we talk about that sweeper keeper. Just the little things. He grabs the ball and he's pointing and he's vocal, he's screaming, he's shouting. Like, I don't want Mendy's like a pot plant. It doesn't speak back to you. But Kepa's a guy who will vocally speak back. He'll yell, he'll scream, he'll demand stuff from you. That's what I want in my players. But coming to Mason Mount, this is the expectation I have for Mason Mount. I've always said Mason Mount for me is a good player. He's the English Willian, where he's a guy I think who will have a great career for us, but I don't think he'd be anything special. If he's a generational world-class talent, as a lot of Chelsea fans want to proclaim, he needs to do this week in, week out. Great performance, but I need to see consistency. Same with Havertz, same with Pulisic. We had the same discussion last season when they had 3-4 games of good form and then they dropped off. And we've had this conversation before. I want to see consistency from a lot of these players, especially Mount and Havertz.
Yeah, I think I don't know if you answered that. I wanted to know what you feel is the different. Like you said, I think you said more quicker about progression. As much as we love Tuchel, you could say this is better for us because with this approach, we get to create even more chances than we did under Thomas Tuchel. I think Thomas Tuchel, as much as I know, he's not a defensively minded manager, but he likes to control the game by defending, by holding the ball. But under Potter, again, we're more progressive. Again, more vertical passes. Even Jorginho, again, usually, again, which you could say that everything comes down to the demands, what the manager demands of him. I think he looks a much different player in this team. And I wouldn't be surprised if the club decides to keep him because as Potter is taking good and, again, playing him in games, he will start to see, again, how important this guy will be for him going forward. Again, maybe we have to plan to always pair him with somebody who is, a player who's more defensively minded. But it was a brilliant display for him overall. And again, I know some people are arguing because he wasn't pressed today. People did press him on the side, but Sarri did find a way to mask his deficiencies. Again, it's been Mendy, as good as he is, I think he needed this. He seriously needed to be maybe disciplined, maybe dropped to the bench when the opportunity called. but Thomas Tuchel handled that badly. That even Mendy as a human being unknowingly, subconsciously would start again not being at his best, or maybe again not see any competition, not see the possibility of him losing to his place to Kepa Arrizabalaga. And like what's his name, Nick Blue argued here, Mendy needed to be dropped for his own good, and it didn't happen until he got injured. Again, see how well he's done. Madness again. He says again, we rode Mendy to a Champions League, and now Mendy is out. Nobody's saying Mendy is out. We're just saying Kepa deserves to start. Given Mendy's recent performance, coach, that's just that. I love Mendy, and he did quite well. But at some point, it just seemed as if he lost that hunger that he showed when he newly arrived. So you can't tell me, again, when he was averaging a single mistake per game, that he deserved to start some games that he started. No, that's the argument here. We have to. And I like it that Potter said, again, even when talking about the goalkeeping position, it's competition. The better individuals start. This end about Mendy, it's obviously much better. Mendy is obviously much better. You have every right to see it that way. But I disagree that Mendy is a much better goalkeeper than Kepa Arrizabalaga. They have attributes where they differ.
So the thing is with Mendy is a natural talent goalkeeper. I don't know if you've ever played school football school, when you throw that big shit going goals and he turns up. That's Mendy. He has natural talent, he has natural arms, natural legs, natural reflexes. But when he comes down to playing football and kicking a ball and being a leader, you can't train to be a leader. You have to be a born leader. He's not a born leader, and he's not a trained footballer. You can't train him to kick a ball at 30 years old. That's for me. He's just a natural talent. And I've always said Kepa's a better keeper because he's a proper keeper. Mendy's this keeper that you just can't train. You can't get it goes through one ear and out the other ear, right? We've seen this from Mendy. He's just natural talent. He's a good shot stopper. He can't do anything else. His reflexes are horrible. His kicks are shocking. He has no vocalism. He's to himself. He's not quick with the ball when he has it in his hands. He'll grab it and then he'll go to the floor, or grab it and he'll calm it down. He's not quick. He doesn't have the football mindset. He's just got that natural talent to stop the balls when it's coming to them. He's just big. That's it. We're lucky he's 6'5".
Yeah, the argument isn't, again, they all have things they do better. Yeah, they have something they do better than each other. But again, at the moment, I think Kepa is in a better form. That ends, again, the argument. Ty, you wanted to say something, bro?
Yeah, I said I was saying that I have something that I need to respond to based on what Coach Chris said in the chat. And this, it's similar. The pattern it's very similar to Petr Cech. I mean, Mendy was kind of key to us winning the Champions League. What happened to Cech after he won us the Champions League, after he won us the Premier League? What had happened to him? Whether good or bad, what happened? He was replaced by Courtois. He was replaced. He was replaced by Courtois. And eventually his role became minimal, and then eventually he left and he went to Arsenal. So, I mean, at the end of the day, yes, Mendy has won things and he has achieved things. But even then, I mean, the energy has not been there for Kepa. There has never been any consistency in criticism. Because Mendy has done this for us, he gets a lot of leeway, and it needs to be acceptable that he gets criticized because, yes, and because he's won us trophies, the standard should not drop. I'm not saying that he should be putting out 10 out of 10 performance every game. That's not possible. Nobody on the face of this earth can, unless they're Erling Haaland, that can do that. But by the end of the day, the fact of the matter is that his performance started to drop. Yes, it was done to the defense as well. But where was the same energy for Kepa? I would take out the long shots goals that were scored against him. But where was the same energy when he was conceding a lot of goals? Was there that same energy for when Zuma was making blunder mistakes? Rudiger was making mistakes. Aspi
and
was...
Kepa got blamed for all those things.
Exactly. But when it's Mendy, it's that, the defense did not help him. The same energy wasn't there. And it's not like the goals that Mendy conceded are different from the goals Kepa was conceding. It was goals that mistakes led to them. I mean, even Kepa made a mistake that led to a goal, similar to what he did, similar to what Kepa did. And it was when Mane scored a goal against Liverpool. Same thing happened to Mendy against Leeds. He took too long on the ball. He was trying to make a pass. he did not get the trajectory right, and then the ball went over his foot, and then he was dispossessed. I mean, it's there's a lot of things that I find so inconsistent with criticism. Yes, Kepa did some questionable things. He undermined managers supposedly and things like that. But at the same time, you need to have the same energy when it comes onto the surface level. And you need to be able to say that, yes, Mendy has had some bad starts and he's going through a rough period, but Kepa did it as well. And even then, he wasn't given the rest. He was still playing, and Lampard was still trusting him to say that, okay, I'll give him a chance, until they got very badly to where Kepa was getting criticized when he was obvious that he was depleted. Tuchel did something similar with Mendy. Mendy was having a rough patch. He wasn't dropped. It wasn't shown that he has competition. And it's contrasting because Willie Caballero was not necessarily a competitor for Kepa. Yes, he could have saved penalties and he was a shotstopper sometimes, but the competition wasn't there. Now you have a competitor for Mendy in Kepa. And yes, Mendy has proven that he can do something. But at the end of the day, we need to be consistent. The same criticism that Kepa was getting, Mendy has to be getting it as well, to say that he has not been at the highest level. And when Kepa was in the similar situation, he was being blamed. It wasn't that the defense was bad. It was that Kepa is bad. He's not a good enough goalkeeper. That was what it was. So have consistency and use the fact that Kepa had a rough patch, Mendy's having a rough patch. He will get out of it eventually. And the rest he's getting will benefit him because the pressure will not be on him to be doing this or do good. It gives him the time. When he comes back, then we have competition. And that's what we need. We need competition so the complacency doesn't creep in.
Yeah, and Coach, you have every right to your argument. I think maybe we have to schedule a show for that argument and use numbers to maybe we'll get there. Again, here at Chelsea, that's from Pies. On the ground, Porter, Chelsea have racked up 54 shots in 4 games. So that's huge. I hope we keep that. Again, we'll continue with that underground, Porter. And that's because, like Matt alluded to, I think we're more penetrating. Again, we're more quicker, which means we'd create more chances. So that makes perfect sense. 4 games underground, Porter, with 44 shots of those coming inside the box. So that's a good improvement. Again, let's just get behind the team. Sorry?
No, I didn't realize my mic was still unmuted. I was saying, based on what Coach Fizzy is saying, that Kepa was bad. How was Kepa bad? By conceding shots when the defense wasn't supporting him? What defines him being bad?
Again, we gave the mental illness card to Christensen, but we didn't give it to Kepa back in 2020.
Exactly, and people need to remember this. Remember, Kepa relationship fell apart as well, and that takes a toll on anybody. Because when you have, it's not like it was short term, like 2 months. It was years upon years. So that there's a change in your life. There's no consistency. There was no consideration, which is why I'm saying it was not on him. He was told to play. He's not going to say, you know what, no, don't play me. Let this goalkeeper play over me. No one is going to say that. Nobody in their right mind is going to say that because they want to be paid and they want to be getting money while still working. So where does this thing of Kepa was so bad? People forgot that Kepa was so bad. What defines him being bad? Him conceding shots. If you have 4 players in the box and you're the only person that is trying to be effective and try to keep the ball out of the net, what are you supposed to do? You're going to look bad no matter what. I don't get why people cannot just simply give Kepa credit. It's always, Kepa is aight. Kepa is doing okay. They don't credit him. You give credit. You commend a player on merit. And when they do bad, you demerit them. You don't have it one way and then the other ways you're going to criticize them. I'm not a fan of Mason Mount entirely. But at the end of the day, I can say that he had a good game. I'm not gonna be prejudiced, or I'm gonna say that, oh, he's not this, he's not that. Have consistency. You respect Mendy, and I respect Mendy as well. But at least give Kepa the benefit of the doubt and say that when Mendy was underperforming, Kepa deserves to start. It's as simple as that. But go ahead. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I think it happened too late, honestly. I don't get what the definition of Kepa was so bad, because nobody no goalkeeper, when they're not getting any support from their defense, is going to perform good. And people only remember the bad times. They don't remember the good times, that even after conceding a bad goal, he still was getting down and saving us last minute. I can remember a game against Watford, 2-1, where Foster nearly scored a goal in the final stage and he had to go down and make a save. People don't remember those things. They would remember the bad times and say, oh, Kepa did this. You need to be consistent, and that is the issue that Chelsea fans need to get. Coach Chris is saying that Chelsea fans are the worst, and he's kind of representing where there's inconsistency in the fan base. When you have a favorite, you just criticize everybody else because you're not fond of them. I cannot do
Ty,
that.
again, it's banter too, plus he has every right to his opinion. So Ty, on the final, let's just end this one. We'll do the player rating tomorrow on Chelsea Perspective and during the Blue Morning Show. Ty, which of these players do you think gets to start against Milan in the next game? Just quickly, as you guys are talking, I'm going to try to add your credits to your credits to the description section. So Ty, your thoughts, which of these players do you think will get a chance to start the next game?
Obviously.
And just quickly, Lolo, nice to see you here. He says again, hi, Coach and Blues. Again, congratulations to you. I think you're secretly a Chelsea fan. I know you're a staunch Barca fan, but you're secretly a Chelsea fan. Coach Chris is on fire today with some contrasting arguments in the chat, and I enjoy reading it. That's why we have a show with those things.
But okay.
Yeah.
When he's been
So
shit
Ty,
since
go ahead.
February,
Which of these
March,
players
April,
do you
May,
think
June,
starts the
July.
next game?
Guys, wait, can I just say, Mendy's
Yeah.
been shit since February with a good defense as well. So.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let this go too personal because Coach Chris is gonna get go personal because he's bringing up something that I said that affects you. Whether or not it doesn't affect you, that's your problem. I'm not gonna go personal. But anyways, I do think that Kepa will still stay in goal.
For sure.
I do think that Pulisic, I think Pulisic will start because I think he deserves it. Based on merit, he should start. I'm not sure about Sterling though, because Sterling has been shaky recently. He has scored goals, sometimes like assisted, but his decision making is still poor. And I mean, Pulisic, if he keeps up with this, gives him competition. So I think Pulisic should start on merit. I think Aubameyang may come back in. The question is, will Broja play as well? I do think that Broja needs a chance, but will he start against Milan? I don't think Potter will just throw him in like that. I think Aubameyang was rested, and probably which is one of the reasons why he didn't come on. And I think probably
he will most likely start the next game.
Yeah, I think it was for resting, and Silva wasn't on the bench, so I think that was fully rested because he played back-to-back games, so he needed a break. And I mean, it worked out. We didn't really need him. We didn't really miss him per se. The only thing we're missing is his Brazilian language or Portuguese.
Mm-hmm. Matt, how about you? Which of these players do you think will start next game?
I think coming AC Milan I don't think we see someone like maybe Loftus-Cheek, maybe Kovacic starts, or maybe someone like Chalobah, might be Thiago starts. So I think maybe 9 to about 8 players will be consistently starting. But AC Milan's a very tough game. It's another must win. Like every game coming on, it's a must win, and I think we will have a great run. I mean, normally, we have that bad run coming in December, but we're not going to be playing in December, November, so that's fantastic. So I think we'll have good runs. We'll be happy now. So I'm gonna trust what he's gonna be doing, Potter. But all I know is who's gonna be starting. Is Kepa's gonna be starting goals. That's all I'm gonna know.
Coach Chris, your argument's usually really strong. I appreciate all. I am secretly Liverpool fan. Come on, don't do that, Lolo. Again, don't do that. And Lolo, you haven't told me whether you're a man or a woman. Again, please just let us know. He says just kidding. I think you're probably secretly a Chelsea fan. Please, Chelsea fan, do let us know. But again, I respect you so much, and you know how much you're respected here on Chelsea's Perspective, on Soccer Perspective. Hopefully, we get, and again, I'm looking for panelists experts for Barcelona to cover them. I have automated news for Barcelona, but I'm still looking for panelists to cover Barcelona games. If you haven't, please, Lala, even you, everybody in the chat, go check out Matt's YouTube channel, Zvoy YouTube channel, follow TyTalks. If you haven't, let them know I sent you. We want to help Matt reach 1,000 as soon as possible. He's so close, but we can help him reach there sooner than later. He deserves, again, all the growth. Ty to want to help Ty reach that number very soon. Again, if you haven't, thank you. Subscribe to Soccer Perspective. Thank you guys for 23 likes. I think that's the most we've gotten so far. And the back end shows the live the show is again 4,317 views in the back end. It will reflect soon in the front end. So thank you so much. I would help you, but my English isn't so nice. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. Your English doesn't really matter, Lolo. It doesn't matter. Again, if you pay attention to soccer perspective, we have people. Again, it doesn't matter. We speak the same language. Again, we speak of football. That's all that matters. So, but again, I respect you so much, and hopefully we get you on the panel to represent Barca or anybody else who wants to. Again, with that, we've come to the end of the show. Thank you so much, Matt and Ty. It's been a brilliant show so far. The one on Chelsea perspective, the one here, very enjoyable. Thank you. See you guys next time. God bless us all, and bye.
Take care.